will help you tell a tale of your own.
And there we are. Hello, everyone. We are the Lost Caravan RPG. One shots, mini camp, long running RPG. Pretty much do it all. Tonight, playing some good old Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. A lot of people first introduction to mine personally was Pathfinder first edition. I very quickly, way too many years ago for me mention super. But
You be quiet, because you're making me feel positively ancient.
I was there when the rules were written.
Pathfinder.
I do have just a few audio.
Audio?
Uh-oh.
Audio is cutting out, Andrew.
Oh.
Testing.
It hasn't been
For who? For everybody? Or
Any better? Better? Good? I'll wait for chat to confirm, but hopefully that's better. So we do have just a few announcements. We have two sponsors. First off being HeroForge.com, a fantastic website where you can make hyper-customized miniature models and get them sent straight to your door. You can even paint them there on the website. So cool. They're constantly adding new features. Like, they heard how much I liked their cups, so they added more cups for your cups. They also added fishing gear, cooking gear, there's spell effects, there's runes that you can put all across the model. So many different ancestry and species, and here it just absolutely should go check it out. Don't think this is here, so I'm gonna post. I can do it. Who needs moderators? I need moderators.
yeah, everybody needs moderators.
Moderators, we love our moderators.
So much.
Don't listen to Andrew.
We need an adult.
Are
I am
you?
an adult.
Tessa is the best.
Hero Forge.
So
Here we go.
You've got mods in chat. At least according to the users in chat pop out.
You can use the link there to get cool stuff and support us in the process. Way heck in the week. Other sponsors. Start the music. There it goes. Is Epidemic Sound, a super cool website full of just thousands of royalty-free songs. Speaking of chat, speaking of mods, you mentioned mods and Dido appears.
Yay, Dido.
Epidemic Sound, a fantastic website, just a endless library of royalty-free songs and sounds. If you're a content creator like us, and you have to worry about things like copyright strikes, we have never had to worry through the stuff that we use at Epidemic Sound, and they have genres of basically whatever you were looking for, you're gonna find it. Their library is massive.
They've got good tunes.
It's so good. And you can use that link that Dido just beat me to, how dare you, to get 2 months free. You have access to their entire library, and at the end of the 2 months, if you decide not to keep it anymore, you can absolutely cancel, and it still supports us either way. So, yeah, go check them out. And we hack and love you for it. Other than that, our schedule for next month is out. That feels loud. I'm going to turn it a little. Give you a quick synopsis of upcoming games, because there's a bunch. On the 4th, we have the second half of our 2-part Lancer game, which I'm very excited for because I love Lancer. On the 6th, we have some D&D 5e Mass Effect. So ready for that.
Heck yeah.
On the 7th, we have a game of Vampire the Masquerade. Going with horror, more action themed. On the 8th, we have the first of our mini campaign of Pathfinder 2nd Edition. 9th, we have a game of Bite by our very own Meg Mysteria. It is a honey heist supplement where everyone is going to be sharks.
It sounds so much fun.
It does.
It
It sounds
great.
incredible.
But
I
yeah,
bought a copy, and you should too.
yes, please do. Go support content creators, all kinds. They're amazing.
I think they actually like made it free.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And they immediately tried to refund me, and I just threw the money back at them because it's a cool game.
It is. Y'all should go check it out.
Yes. You can find that at itch.io/Meg Mysteria. Yeah, I don't know. It says my audio's fine, but if anyone else is having any trouble hearing me, just let me know.
Well, it hasn't been on our end. You've been sounding fine here, so I don't know if it's Twitch.
Yeah, I don't. Invader Kim, thank you so much for following. I can appreciate it.
Oh, hey, I have a question for you, Hoops. Are you capturing like Discord as one source, or are we all separate layers?
You guys are all one source. My mic is another source.
Okay, all right, because Twitch has been having some issues with like running 5 or more audio layers at once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, I mean, I guess we'll see if it fixes itself. But if you like what we do, and you do want to roll some dice with us, you can usually find our casting calls either at our Twitter at LostCaravanRPG, or you can join our Discord. Link is down below. It's a big old button that says Discord. It's yeah, it's where we post all of our casting calls, our cat pictures, our baby pictures, and where we just generally hang out and be giant nerds. And we would love to. I'm gonna keep an eye on chat just in case it is my mic, because I did get a new microphone. I did play with the settings a little, but it could be me.
Yeah, you sound fine like on my end, so I think it's like an output.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll mess with it a little bit, but before I do want to pass it over to my lovely cast and crew here before we set the scene and start rolling. Starting to my immediate left with. Tell us who you are and the character you're playing.
I'm Mally, and when I'm not cosplaying as a Snorlax, I mostly just shitpost, play D&D, and starting to think about doing this streaming thing myself instead of just somehow continuing to get invited to a much better stream. I use any and all pronouns. And today I will be playing the part of Maxon Stormfist, who is a Dwarven artificer with who is a 100% original concept. Do not steal.
Mm-hmm. How did Maxon hear about the demise of the poor wizard and the existence of his tower?
Well, the order which Maxon belongs to keeps their ear to the ground for any major magitech discoveries, and a powerful mage such as this is bound to have some sort of interesting greeblies hidden away in their tower. So Maxon has been sent to secure anything that would be dangerous in the wrong hands.
Absolutely. All right. That we will move on down to Ling.
Hi. I'm Ling. I'm Leadmore _dice on Twitter.
I'm sorry, you wanted to go last.
I'm going to be playing. That's okay. I wasn't first, which is all that mattered. And I'm going to be playing Neventhi, who is a Shadow Kai arcane cleric. And she has been sent by the Raven Queen to get some shiny goodies.
Yeah. You kind of answered, but it was the Raven Queen. Was it like a dream, a vision?
So she is actually a devotee of the Raven Queen. And so she was, I wouldn't say she was sent by the Queen herself,
Ooh.
but
As close as you can get. Okay.
pretty much.
We
Got
got
it through Twitter. I mean, Messenger Bird.
All right, so we'll move on down to Leo.
Hi everyone, Copper Leo 21 on Twitter. This is going to be my first game here with Last Caravan, so I'm super excited. I'm going to be playing as Ace Hansen, the Eldritch Knight fighter human. As for him, he likes to go around picking up odd jobs, whether they're for random peasants, the rich, whatever. So in this particular case, though, he happened to overhear that there was a recent assassin of a mage that left open a potentially wide loot of treasure. So being the entrepreneur of stuff he is, decided to go and see what he could proclaim for himself.
Right then. I'm sure you are not alone. But that brings us over to Justin.
Hi, my name is Justin. I'm Tensei Dragon all across the internet. TENSE Hooper.
Who would make that mistake?
IERAGON. You can find me joining whatever group I can get my hands on. Tonight I am playing Knight of Wind, which is a Tabaxi monk bard, and it is close mechanically to Sonic the Hedgehog as I can get him.
Beautiful.
He is here tonight because big old tower suddenly abandoned. Got lots of stuff in it, lots of tech, lots of weapons, maybe things that will help an underground resistance fight against an oppressive overlord.
And all of
We
your
appreciate you.
forest animal companions.
He's also looking for the Order Topaz.
Some golden rings.
All right. And then, of course, last but not least, person that's joined us more and more and is continuing to join us more and more this month, Nikki.
Hello, I am Nikki. I'm known as CoyoteWitch on Twitter, where I live and where you can find everything about me. Yeah, I've already been in a couple of games with Andrew, and now he can't get rid of me because I'll also be in 4 more games this month with him. Super excited about. So I get to mess with him even more this month. I'm excited.
Oh,
Not
what's
sure
that?
how he feels about it, but I am excited.
Is that Saren? Saren's back? Gotcha.
No more TPKs. No more. No more. I am playing Oona Honorlight. She is an Air Genasi Gloomstalker Ranger. I'm really excited about her because I love Gloomstalkers. This may or may not be my second time playing one. She is here because she likes shiny things. And she also has a reputation of coming up with some of the best treasures from like dungeon crawls and scary situations. And she gets all of her knowledge from like the underground. She gets all the secrets and everything. And rumor says that there's some awesome stuff in this tower. So that's why she's here.
Rumor has
it.
All right. And of course, I am Andrew, your games master for the evening and for most evenings around the Last Caravan. But even though we do have quite a few guests coming up this month, like it is a packed month. Just Tessa said, "You want games? Here's games." But I feel like that is it for introductions, and I can jump into just a little bit of scene setting. So, for whatever reason you each might have, you're all standing here now, staring up at the massive tower before you. The tower itself, perfectly cylindrical, built of slightly roughly hewn marble blocks from top to bottom. At least, you assume that the bricks reach the top. It rises so indefinitely tall that it's honestly anyone's guess. The owner's name sits carved above the door, the one and only entrance to this massive structure. Lord Arnaldus Twinhammer. You would all recognize this name as being one of the world-famous architects and practitioners of the magical arts. You also know that he recently passed away at the ripe old age of 1,284. The circumstances behind his death remain a mystery. His greatest achievement in life was this tower, which means that it also holds all of his greatest secrets and treasures. So why shouldn't you be the ones to get to it first? You'll all face security measures known only to a reclusive, paranoid archmage, so be mindful of your step. Oddly enough, this door has no handle, has no hinges, and sits perfectly flush with the wall around it. Let your trial of the tomb of the Archmage begin. Perfect music cue.
Yeah, that worked really well.
All right. So, the five of you stand there, looking at this tower, looking at this door. You see nothing but a name. What would you like to do?
First question.
Mhm.
Have we already introduced ourselves, or are we just all verging at the same point at the same time?
I would assume that you've at least traveled here together, but if you haven't, if you came in groups, or if you feel like you came as an individual, feel free to introduce yourself to the group.
I'm okay with Oona knowing you all. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean he is friends.
Like we were all just kind of traveling the same road, but then you notice, like, even though other cars are pulling off, there's just that one car that's still following you.
You're walking in the same direction on the sidewalk, and you said hi, but now it's awkward because you're going in the same direction.
And
Yeah,
like
I
more
feel-
people come together.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if we had started earlier, it's like one person walking along a road, and then like somebody else comes to join them, and then somebody else, and we just eventually are this group of 5 people wandering the same direction that don't know each other.
And everybody kind of looking at each other, like not wanting to say, "Are you going to the Archmages too?" But thinking it,
About an hour in, like maybe we should know each other's names.
Yeah, hey, y'all going to raid that dead guy's place?
You go to this party?
I'm on dead guy duty.
Dead guy duty. Yeah,
You mean-
I'm okay with us at least knowing of each other or having just met on the road. With that being said, Oona is very suspicious of all of you.
Of course.
You can't be suspicious of me. I'm a folk hero.
Would I have heard of you?
I don't know.
How
Maybe not.
hard are you?
Are you a woodland creature?
I mean, I'm a cat. No, it says people from your home village regard you as a champion. Yeah.
My mom says I'm a champion. She says I'm good.
She says
Way to
I'm
go,
a very
champ.
special boy.
So, with that in mind, and I should actually move your tokens over for no particular reason.
We're huge.
Ah, wow, this tower's really small. I think we're fine.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna walk. I'm just gonna walk up the
Fly up
tower.
to
It's
the
only
top.
30 feet.
The
Yeah.
Wow.
only thing I need at the
This was
moment
easy.
is to know if any of you or physically getting close enough to touch the tower.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I am not going to touch the tower, but I am going to check around the base and around the door for any traps that might be seen.
Make a perception check.
Because I do believe I have a thing for checking for traps specifically.
Oh, fancy.
Do I? I thought I did. I swear I read my stuff before. I was here. Well, let's see.
If you don't,
Yes,
I do.
yes. Dungeon Delver. I have advantage on perception investigation checks to detect the presence of secret doors.
Both
Cool.
advantage.
Oh yeah. I was like, where are my dice? On the screen. Advantage. Well,
Nice.
that sucked.
That's advantage.
That was
Yep.
that was perfect.
Yeah. You take a quick lap.
Two.
Starts clockwise or
Starting-
counterclockwise?
Starting off strong. What was that?
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
Counterclockwise.
You start walking around. There's nothing at the base of the tower. No growth, no vegetation. It is rocks and dirt and sand.
How big is this tower? Like, what's the circumference?
By the time you get back to your party, you probably took a good 4-minute walk.
Cool.
While Oona's doing that, Ace Hansom's just gonna kind of walk up to the tower, look around, be like, just knocks on it.
Hear that knock immediately returned. Same cadence, same volume.
Well, it doesn't seem like anybody's home.
They just knocked back.
They just knocked back, yeah.
That was my knock.
I'm gonna go over and.
Are you inside?
Well, if I am, I'm not sure I would let me in. A good question. We'll figure that out later.
I want to go over and also knock on it, but in a different like. Do kind of like. A little longer, just to make it more complicated.
It repeats it back to you.
That's weird.
Wait, I know this one. Hold on. I go up and I knock. I really hope that came through.
It did.
It did.
Okay, cool.
Instead of repeating back to you, you get 2 wrapped knocks.
The tower has a sense of humor.
You said there was like there is a door, but there's no like anything on it, so I'm assuming there's still like a seam.
Oh yeah. It's wooden slats kind of put together in the shape of a door, but its edge around where it contacts the stone is perfectly flush.
I got a crowbar.
I feel like that's probably a bad idea.
Let me try something. I'll back up a little bit, and then I will pull out a chime of opening and see if that does anything.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
But you want to play it easy.
No, that's brilliant.
Let me if it works. Okay.
The chime can be opened such a door, lid, or locked. The chime is clear tone. One lock or latch on the object opens unless the sound can't reach the object.
Which we've already determined that sound does go through the door.
Absolutely does.
Mhm.
You ring the chime. Almost echoes out around you. That magic hitting the tower, and the sound of the chime being amplified and reverberated back. But a satisfying click. The door opens a good 2-3 inches.
Brilliant, Nev.
Nice. I truly didn't think that would work. After you.
It would be a short adventure if we couldn't get in.
I will slink in, and
You
I'm sure it's like our tabaxi friend. I have very cat-like movements.
going to do so stealthily.
Oh yes.
Well, stealth check, please.
I assume there was somebody else knocking on this door. Again, I'm looking for my dice. What am I rolling? Still.
And anyone else that would like to slip on in, stealth checks from you as well.
All right.
Thank you.
It was a 24.
Oof.
Oh, we're all doing so good.
Mine disappeared? Okay.
Yeah, the dice just disappear after a minute, but they're all in the log.
Cool. Wait, mine didn't show up in the log. Wait a second.
Are you doing it on your character sheet
Yeah.
in Foundry?
Yeah. What the heck? There we go. Hold on.
Nice.
21.
Oh, that was so close.
And I can only assume that Maxon is just, nah, I'll wait out here.
Like he's like,
He
I've got it.
knows that he is not the stealthiest of dwarves, especially with the heavy armor he currently wears. So he'll let y'all take point and do the quiet thing before he immediately ruins it.
Squeak, squeak, squeak. Maybe you should set this one back.
Yeah.
Squeak, squeak.
We all kinda glare at you.
But you know who doesn't have disadvantage on stealth checks? He reaches up and taps the strange mechanical creature that's been riding on his shoulder, and it stirs and issues a command to it and kind of throws it into the tower because it isn't wearing plate armor as might happen. So let me pull up the regular sheet.
Well, with a vast majority success, with Nev maybe a little more in awe than the stealthiness would require. It is definitely a majority group pass. You all slip in. The tower inside somehow seems even larger than it would appear from the outside.
Oh no, we're in the TARDIS.
And you are staring up at almost an entirely hollow tower, other than a single set of stairs that winds up around the edge. Just a wide circular pattern.
That's not concerning.
That's always the thing about these mages. They never work out, but they have stairs going all the way up.
Because they float, don't they?
Yeah, they never use those stairs.
Which really begs the question, why even have them?
Can I cast primeval awareness as an action? Here, let me. Where did that go? Where did it go? Sorry, trying to figure out.
Nowhere?
Foundry. Features.
Oh, I am preemptively gonna cast Long Strider on myself.
Gotcha.
How do I share that?
I can also.
And as soon as the door opened, Maxon activated his defensive field. So
Understood.
I got my temp HP.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a spell slot to do the primeval awareness.
Are there any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elemental fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile? This doesn't reveal any creature's location or number. Yeah, you would feel all kinds of elementals.
Oh no.
About 5 miles away, there's like an orgy of dragons, but we're not worried about that today.
It was just
Very
elemental.
worried about that.
It was just elementals, I felt.
Mhm.
Okay, you see Oona like stop in her tracks and close her eyes. And then there are many elementals in here. I don't feel anything else.
Well,
But we keep an eye out.
again, it's a mage's tower. They usually have that sort of thing. Elementals, constructs, maybe an undead or two.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me check. I'll do detect evil and good.
Ooh. Y'all got the bases covered.
Yeah. Yeah,
When
highlight.
someone casts detect magic, goes blind.
Oh. Whoa,
Oh, it
what-
goes over the whole tower. Good.
Wow.
I got you. Within 30 feet of you, you know if there's any aberrations, celestial, elemental, or undead, as well as where they're located. Within 30 feet, you wouldn't feel anything at the moment, but it does last 10 minutes.
It does.
I don't sense any spooky friends.
Yeah, and there's no one dead. It's just elementals. I'm just glad there are no dragons. I feel no dragons. Actually,
Well,
how
as
many
long as
miles?
there's no. Go ahead.
How many miles up is this tower?
No idea.
Okay, cool. At least for a mile upwards, I feel only elementals.
Oh, that's good then. Hopefully he didn't become a lich.
I feel like you should knock on wood, but there's only stone around here.
You don't want me to knock on wood. Anyway, let's get going.
Oona just like immediately just turns away from you.
Is Maxon in the tower with us
yeah,
yet?
Maxon, with the conversation that they're having, they definitely
Sounds
didn't
like-
die.
Yeah,
He did die.
he'll make his way in. And will continue to have the strange metal bird-like thing. Just kind of keep an eye out. Just be an extra pair of flying eyes.
Perfect.
Those are my favorite things about artificers. They're little mechanical friends.
So, you have a set of stairs ahead of you that wind up and up, up, and up.
I check them for traps.
They are so not trapped that it's insane.
Okay. Is there like an under the staircase? Is it just stairs that are in the open and nothing?
Yeah, can I do an investigation check, see if there's like a secret elevator in here?
Absolutely, please do. But yeah, it's just a stone staircase that just spirals up.
And nothing else in this room?
I guess we're about to find out.
I got a
15.
15 on my investigation.
In the ground at the base is this stone brick floor. You can see that there are scorch marks along it. The more that you look, you can see that there are patterns of scorch marks. Almost starts to form a circle. But could be runes. But this might be above your pay grade.
Let's
What
check.
kind of check? Yeah.
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 I got a
Maxon
3.
will-
It's above my pay grade.
Yes,
Maxon will take a look.
anyone that's proficient in Arcana, you're welcome.
I am not proficient in Arcana.
Can I get our... I can't remember if I have advantage or not. Oh, I got a 21. That's not bad.
Yeah.
multiple 21s. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a point of teleportation. Not that it's currently active, but if you had the ability to reactivate it, yeah, it would likely send you straight to the top.
What would it take to reactivate it?
Do you have any spells that involve teleportation?
Maybe.
Like Misty Step, Thunder Step, anything like that?
I have teleportation circle.
Oh,
You just straight have the spell. Okay.
Give
you
give
just
it a go.
straight out. I'm very glad that you're with us, Nev.
So it's everyone else staring at these problems going, and then Nev going, oh, got it. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to take you, I believe, a minute to finish, but if you would like, you could perfectly recreate the teleportation circle and
Yeah,
get it
would
reactivated.
Nev
be
is
faster
normally
than the
pretty
stairs.
stoic, yeah, and straightforward, but while she's doing the circle, she's like humming to herself. Here, the light goes here.
That's adorable.
Well,
I?
go ahead.
Alright, I was just gonna say, can I like investigate the dirt or whatever's on this circle and try and tell like based on dirt levels when was the last time it was used?
How dusty is it?
How dusty is this?
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be difficult. At the bare minimum, it doesn't look like this has been used for probably months.
Oh, okay. Man, it's very dusty in here.
How
Do we
long
know
has
how
it been
long
since
ago
this guy
you
died?
died? Yeah.
You asked the exact same question at the exact
Yeah.
same time.
Great.
That was perfect. It's been maybe a month, maybe or so since he supposedly died of mysterious causes.
That lines up with the circle not being used.
Oh, the tower has been in disuse for approaching a year.
Oh, okay. Cool. But the teleportation circle has been used more frequently than that.
But the entire tower hasn't been touched in a very long time.
Okay, including the teleportation. All right, so very dusty. It is
Very.
very dusty here.
While you are drawing out your teleportation circle, you do all hear multiple high-pitched voices calling out, laughing. Their voices start to get louder and louder as they start descending down the tower. You can see little flickers of light up above you. Those of you with dark vision would kind of see these small, winged-looking creatures, eventually getting low enough that you make out the details of what I assume level 12 heroes would recognize as methods.
I am going to take out my bow and arrow, but then also kind of disappear into the shadow beneath the stair.
Ace Handsome's going to pull out both his scimitars and move up the stairway just to kind of block it, just in case. And says, "How long till you get that teleportation circle up?"
Now, if we're counting rounds, it's at least 8 more rounds.
Do we want to take this teleportation circle? We don't know where it goes.
It goes up
How do you know?
because he said so.
Yes, Nev, with
Great
the
voice in the sky said so.
with the knowledge of the spell, I figure that you would have an idea of where this takes.
Cool. Just checking. I trust you, Nev. And then I disappear back into the stairs.
The,
Like-
Comes back out. Do you need any milk and cookies? Then
the small swarm of methods still just laughing and cheerful. They get close enough that a handful of them start yelling out to you. Hey, what are you doing down there? You messing with stuff you shouldn't be messing with?
We're just repairing this teleportation circle.
Oh, I didn't even know it was
We're gonna
broken.
teleport.
But, what are you doing here?
Teleporting.
Uh-huh.
I am going to try a deception check. Give me 1 second here.
Trying to pass yourself off as repairman.
Hey, I'm trying to repair here. You know what's up?
We're appraisers, just doing the county stuff this month.
Actually, I'm gonna. My plan is I'm gonna say that we're technically the attorney of Lord Aldinus Twinhammer, and as part of his will, we're here to inspect the property and all that stuff. We're his legal team.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
This is amazing. I keep thinking you say Muppets, and so now all I'm seeing in my head are these Muppets flying coming down. Shoulder cat.
This is Shoulder Cat.
That was a 22.
Oof, yeah. Now, they've descended enough that they're floating maybe 15 feet above you. There's well over a dozen of them in this tightly packed swarm of them that just flutter over each other. They collide and then skitter apart and then pick back off. They seem to be absolutely just enjoying it, though. As a few of them look over at you, Ace. Oh, well, we didn't know you were coming. We would have prepared snacks.
That's okay. We're just here on business. You guys feel free to go back up and continue doing your job. Once we get a survey of everything, we'll head out and get out of your way.
Oh, of course. But you should let the other occupants of the tower know that you're here. We wouldn't want them to accidentally attack you.
Can I roll an insight check
Um,
to try to gauge if the tones?
I would say no need, but sure. They are very, very clearly just having fun with you.
13.
Whether or not they're lying about there being other occupants, they are 100% joking, laughing. They aren't taking your presence here seriously in the least bit. Oh! You should tell them. Tell them about the dangers. The one that's kind of been generally talking to you, just like shushes and like starts to push him away. Sorry, the master didn't like light. Didn't need it. Had magic eyes. So if you bring light anywhere, bad things are gonna happen. Just so you know.
Can I do anything other than I say something while I'm doing my thing?
Absolutely, yeah.
I'll say, did someone say snacks? I have snacks over there if you'd like some. Somebody want to give them some of my rations? That's very nice advice. And I'll dig into my bag real quick, pull out a day's rations, and throw it over my shoulder, hoping one of these folks will grab it and give it to them. I go back to what I'm doing.
I'll catch it.
Oona's still hiding under the stairs. Just waiting if anything happens.
Oona, what's your passive perception?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
16.
Okay. Sorry, Ace, I cut you off.
No, I just take the rations, and do they look interested in eating it?
I mean, yeah, they're a good half of them watched it fly over Nev to you.
Okay. I'll just say, yeah, here you guys go, and I'll just, like, pull out some jerky, break off a piece, throw it up to them like I'm feeding the pigeons, but up into the sky.
They'll just swoop down one at a time and just snatch it up out of the air. Well, you need anything? You can just whistle. We have some pretty good hearing. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Try not to die. If you feel like you're falling, you probably are. And, are any of you fireproof by chance?
On
You
occasion.
say fireproof. prove.
If we set you on fire or something, just theoretically, would any of you be fine?
Are you going to set us on fire?
No, 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 no.
All I ask is that I do not get set on fire. Please do not set me on fire.
Insight check from under the stairs.
You are welcome to, but there's... You can tell that they are clearly messing with you.
They're definitely gonna light us on fire.
By this point, Nev, your circle is very much approaching completion. The stronger that magic gets, every line that connects, you can see that the methods just kind of start getting higher and higher, backing up just a little more and more. Just one final thing. If any of you should happen to perish for any reason, do you mind if we just rummage through your stuff and take what we want?
Unfortunately, since these are all part of my legal team, any objects that are on our bodies are all part of the Ace Handsome legal team. You'll have to go through the proper channels. Those items will be returned to my offices.
And if you all died, what then? Where do we send them?
Send our bodies to the church.
Okay. Yeah. Do that. Well, good luck with that. At that, like, most of them just start this high-pitched giggle, and they just start their ascent back up the tower.
As soon as we can't see them anymore, I'm just gonna creep out from under the tower and look up. Those things were super creepy.
I've dealt with worse.
Did you hear how they giggle?
You know, at least it's not an undead child. That's all I can ask.
Oh no! Don't give Andrew any ideas. Why do you say things out loud?
We've already determined there's no undead in here.
Yeah.
There are no undead. At least a mile up.
There's just a dragon orgy 5 miles away.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
I'm wondering why I didn't detect Fae if they were that close.
Methods are elementals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were much higher than 30 feet.
We would have known that.
Yeah, you would know that methods are elementals. You are level 12 adventurers.
They would know.
You totally knew this.
I am
That's yeah.
What do you mean a goblin's a goblinoid?
Your circle is completed.
Okay, hop on.
Are you sure? Are you sure we should? I'm still. What if it's like blow up? There are scorch marks.
It's her teleportation circle, right?
You can take the stairs.
When you use teleportation circles, does it make like flames or something when you like poof?
I don't know. Usually I'm being teleported away. So maybe there's flames, maybe there's not. I don't really know.
Oona is just like looking up, and then looking at the circle, and then looking.
I mean, we don't all have to go at once, right? Teleportation circle stays there for a hot minute, right?
We all have to get in at the same time.
It's a great question.
You create a portal that opens, remains open until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, so you could open it, one of us can go through. Right?
And if they die, then you know the rest shouldn't go through.
But we won't know. We won't know if he's dead on the other side.
I mean, it could be like a Rick and Morty thing where like you go through the portal and just blood splatters.
Look, mad scientists are always blowing stuff up. I'm sure these are unrelated scorch marks.
Yeah. If they're worried about if it's scorch marks, I'll go in. I'll go in first, test it out.
Well, wait. Does any of us, or any of you, because I know the answer for myself, do any of you have like sending or message or something?
Well, look at it this
Nope.
way. She can open the portal. I'll jump through. It'll close. She can open the portal again, and I should just be able to hop back through.
I don't think so.
I mean,
I-
it's connecting 2 points, right?
I don't think that's how teleportation works, though. In
Um,
in 5e, you make a teleportation circle to go someplace,
I'm
and you
talking about in
do that.
character. In character, he's like, that's how teleportation works, right?
Okay, okay. Oona's like, I don't know anything about magic.
Yeah, I'm looking to what was Nim? Niv? Yeah, Niv.
Maxon is going to step onto the circle.
Ooh.
Take one for the team.
Nev, you
You'll watch it with wide eyes.
will
Real
activate
quick,
the. Go ahead.
real quick, as he's stepping on, he is going to cast a spell. Activating one of the many mystical devices that he has on his person. To grant him protection from fire.
Oh, good choice.
They did ask.
You step in as Nev fully activates the circle, which means that from that point you all have technically 12 seconds as Maxon disappears. That circle's still pulsing with energy.
I'm also gonna follow back.
Max and Ace just disappear.
Oh god. I slowly move towards the circle while also continuing to look up, like debating my options. I close my eyes and jump onto the circle.
3 of your party disappears immediately.
That's it, they're just gone.
I mean, it's not like we're playing the 2-1 Annihilation or anything.
Yeah.
We're not.
Nev,
It's an established math, we're fine.
Night of Wind, 2 of you are content to wait for at least a few seconds, or either of you immediately also going.
We're gonna probably have to go last.
Yeah,
Taking
I'll
the
head right in.
stairs.
Night of the Wind needs to go fast.
I do need to go fast.
So, everyone's short of Nev. Step in one after the other. As Maxon, you were the first one out, or the first one in, you're also the first one out. Would you make a... we can actually have everyone do it since you're all going to be going through the circle. Hey, just a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh god.
Constitution saving throw, you
Huh?
say?
Not a high DC. Nev, you're fine.
Where are saving throws on this thing?
Maxon, fine. Ace, fine. Night
Sorry,
of...
I'm looking for. Where are saving throws? Is it just?
Click the
Yeah, you just
ability.
click on the word. Like,
Oh.
click
No.
on constant.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Oh,
Night of Wind, you are fine. Barely. Oona, less so.
I mean, I did have my eyes closed. I kind of take it.
Oona, would you roll D100 for me?
D100.
Mhm.
I don't like that very much.
Come on, 7.
Ooh, 85. You're gonna be fine.
Oh, good.
Fun or sarcastic fun?
I know. I don't know how.
Hey, we'll see fine.
For a brief moment, less than a second, instead of appearing where everyone else is, you were staring out at a perfectly idyllic landscape. Everything is symmetrical, everything is in order, Everything is clean. Every blade of grass has its exact alternate. Everything is perfectly lawful.
Hmm.
And then you are pulled back out, pulled immediately behind you. We'll move to Maxon. First one through. As you step out, staring at a room, maybe 30, 35-ish feet tall, stone brick. The massive wrought iron gate at one end of the room. The center of it, there is one raised dais. Only raised about 3 or 4 inches. Maybe 2 feet wide. Not much. But that's it. One by one, the rest of your companions appear next to you. All of you realizing that Oona is not among those that are reappearing.
Did one of you smudge the circle when you jumped in?
Did Oona stay behind? Because she seemed reluctant to go.
Then Oona just fully materializes almost out of dust and just lands with just a thud there next to you.
Oh,
Is Oona?
by the goddess, did you guys see that place? It was like, it was strange and like green, but everything was perfect, like a painting.
Looks like someone's got some teleportation sickness.
That,
Sandra Barkley.
that's not what you guys saw.
I think you're seeing things.
Oh god.
Did you snort the dust at the bottom? It's
Here.
wizard dust. It might be doing weird things.
Okay.
Here, just sit down, drink some water.
Next time I'm taking the stairs.
Speaking of, is like the stairwell down in this room as well, or is it just like this room, no way out, other than the iron gate?
It's just this room with the wrought iron gate.
Okay.
I guess taking the stairs was not an option.
Well, not if you want to get out.
Oh god. Oh god. Well, this is where I live now.
Do any of you have a light source on you?
I can.
Lit? No.
No.
I mean, we all have torches because torches come with the starting
Yeah.
pack.
Yeah, I have torches, but they're not lit.
Anyone without dark vision would see absolutely nothing.
I have extra dark vision.
Oh.
I have no dark vision.
Oh, because you're a
I
kid.
have regular dark vision.
So at the moment, Ace is just pitch black.
I'm a gloom stalker, so I can see in blackness.
Ooh.
Oh, it's also super
Shadow.
easy for me to hide because I basically become invisible in darkness, so you can hardly see Oona at all.
Well, I can't see you at all either.
I'm from Shadowfell, so I think I can see in pitch blackness, but I'm not entirely sure.
I assume you can.
I mean, my whole thing is like grayscale anyhow, so I feel like it's kind of my comfort zone.
What would you all like to do?
I'm gonna go check that gate for traps because I'm supposed to be good at it.
I mean, you see there's no traps, there's no mechanisms short of whatever lowers it.
What's around here, guys?
Ace is just
There's a gate. There's a iron gate. Can we see through it?
Yeah.
Okay.
it's just a
I peer through
hallway that
Like, I'm just following her voice, and all of a sudden Ace, like, trips and falls and goes, ow! What the hell is this? Tripping over the dais.
it. Night of Wind.
Yes.
Do you have a tail?
Yeah.
Can I touch your tail?
You absolutely can.
I take your tail and I hand it to Ace.
Knight
hold on.
immediately stiffens up and the hair on his back goes.
Oh, thanks. Just kind of like stands up, pulling his tail, using it like a hand.
Oh no.
No, don't pull that. Don't pull it.
Is this not rope?
No,
I thought you had some very fuzzy rope.
no. But now I have something to add to my grocery list. Is there a lock on this gate?
Looks like it raises and lowers.
Ah.
So let's just pull it up.
Well, do we see any like mechanism on a wall or on the other side of the gate?
By the way, what did I trip over?
A
Yourself.
skull.
I didn't feel like a skull. It felt like it was like something on the floor.
Skulls can be on the floor.
No, that would have kicked a skull.
I don't know. I look over the floor. Is there anything? Do you just trip on air?
Yeah, I mean, there's about that, like, 2 foot by 2 foot wide, like, raised stone dais in the center of the room.
Is that where we teleported to, though?
Mm-mm.
Oh. Ooh.
Subtle role-playing hints.
I will
Yeah.
investigate since I am proficient.
Yeah.
See if there's any like markings or how big it is or. Yeah.
What languages do you
I speak many. I speak Abyssal, Common, Deep Speech, and Primordial.
In very, very faint etched primordial, you'd get like the phrase for time or the meaning of time.
Time? It just says time.
Mhm.
Is it over and over again or just in one spot in the middle or?
Kind of carved around it.
Okay. It says time on here.
Are there by chance like notches in it, like a clock would be, or a sundial?
Just a square. Are you standing on it?
No. Oona does not want to risk if this is another teleportation device.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Other than that, the
And
room
I did trip over it.
That's true.
I almost want to like draw a clock face on it.
You did touch it, physically sending you to the ground because it's a giant bully, and you were not teleported.
Well, this guy was a mage. Maybe it's some sort of time magic it needs.
There's a puppy.
I don't have time magic, do you? Time
I
magic,
don't have
anyone?
any time magic.
Not. Took some pretty great spells, but nothing. Whoa!
Oh.
Hold on, we're having a puppy issue.
Puppy attack.
Not the doggo.
But yeah, that's it. You have the dais. You have the wrought iron gate. Other than that, it's an empty room.
I have no spells that would help in this situation.
Yeah, same. Let's just go. There's other rooms. There's other stuff.
Well, take me over to the gate. Let me see if I can't take a crack at it.
Are you still holding on to my tail?
Yeah.
Knight's gonna like kind of slowly move over to the gate, walking strange with kind of an arched back.
You're so tense.
Yeah.
Oona did ask first.
I know.
Reach the gates.
All right, I'm gonna reach, kind of fumble around, feeling like the ironness kind of getting down. Be like, all right, I think right back here.
Yeah,
Let's
lift.
make a strength check.
First, would you make a reflex saving throw?
I cannot.
God, I love that it shows us the invisible rolls.
You
I
take
know.
28 points of damage
So nice. Oh
Cool.
my god.
as,
Is it any specific type of damage?
as electricity courses through the gate into your hands. You certainly don't have to let go. You can continue to try to lift it.
Give me 1 sec.
It'll be
You said
Lightning.
28 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was an electric fence. Probably should have saw that coming.
Yeah, since he's still got his hands there, he's going to try to push it up.
make an athletics check.
Is it too late to do guidance?
No, he hasn't rolled yet.
Okay.
You have a D4.
I'm gonna go like, yeah, you can do it. You're going great, which is bardic inspiration.
And a D10.
Yeah, what's your bonus at right now?
At oh, it just says that it scales. Oh my god, what am I actually doing?
I was saying
Yeah.
that rules inspiration is just advantage.
No, bardic inspiration is
Yeah,
different.
it adds a dice to the roll.
Okay, it is a D8 at this
Okay.
level
Cool.
1.
because I'm only 6 bard.
That's a 23 athletics.
You plant your feet, start lifting, and it does start to grind against every bit of mechanism built into this thing. You are still managing to pull it up little bit at a time. I mean, unless you are willing to let go, you can feel that static charge ceiling starting to build up again.
Uh-oh.
How am I have it enough to where people can scoot under, or
Hey, is there enough for me to squeeze under?
The smallest of you could probably start squeezing.
Because I am very, very thin.
I'll say I am small sized.
Anyone that wants to try to fit under the that much of a gap, acrobatics check, please.
I figure only one of us probably needs to do it. I just was curious to see if there was anything on the other side to help.
Night of Wind,
How's the
just
22
start
do ya?
squeezing your way through. You can feel it just scraping along your back.
anybody grab a rod of immovability to just use as a prop?
I think that's above rare, isn't it?
No, it's uncommon.
Really? Why did I
Yep.
not grab that?
Oof. Ace and Night of Wind, the two of you take 30 points of lightning damage.
Don't I get a dex save on that?
If you are holding it up
Oh,
for
yeah.
nights, yeah, there's not really anywhere you can go.
Fair.
Do I not get a dex save on it?
You're squeezing under the iron. Again, there's not really any dodge there.
Okay, fine.
Like you can see Ace is buckling now. Like he's probably gonna drop it here in a sec because it just hurts so much.
Maxon is going to come up to him and pull out what looks like a very large needle and inject some cure into you.
Ow! Ooh.
Yeah.
There?
Can I continue making a athletics check?
Absolutely.
To keep pushing this up higher since I've already taken the damage.
Absolutely. Sorry,
I'll get
Oona,
on the
go
other
ahead.
side and I'll help you.
Do you have resistance to lightning? Because
No, but I have a really good dex and strength, so
so would I consider to have advantage if Night of Wind helps me?
Absolutely.
actually, could we do it the other way around?
There you go.
You help me.
Well, what's your athletics?
13.
Have some
Okay,
healing, Ace.
mine's 7, so go ahead and
If I can do guidance to help, I'll do it.
Yep, and a D4. But Ace, you do heal 19 healing. And
Okay,
sorry,
hold on.
Oona, you were saying something?
Sorry, I was talking to my cat who wanted to be directly in front of the monitor.
Those cats will.
But yeah, Knights, you can roll your roll with advantage.
And a 1d4. Yep.
29, yes. Between the two of you, it's lifted another 8-9 inches. Now large enough that the smaller of you could slip through pretty easily. Maxon, you're a little clunkier with the armor, but even you could slip under that gate without too much issue.
Okay. Would that mean we're all under there then?
Yeah, if everyone is going, then I am perfectly content saying that you all slip through, minus Ace, who is still on this side of the gate.
Can I do an acrobatics to basically like
Ooh,
slip myself through?
love it.
Oh,
Yes, please.
Guidance.
Actually, I'll get into like a better stance and hold it.
Like Knight of Wind gets on the other side and then holds it on that side, and then I'll slip under.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
give you advantage on it for the assistance you have around you. Plus the D4.
But we'll always take a D4 when available.
Ooh.
Thank God for advantage, because that was going to be a 1.
Yeah.
So,
There's a moment where you can feel yourself catching on the edge of that wrought iron gate, but you just slip out, tuck, roll underneath, and then with a thunderous slam, it comes back down, locks into position behind you.
So it was open at the top, correct?
Sorry,
What?
one more time?
Was the gate open at the top? Like there was a okay. Cool.
Whatever that room may have been, brute force has saved the day.
Yay.
uh,
Why do you normally play barbarian?
healing.
So,
Did that electricity give off any light?
I would say that Ace probably gave off some light when he was a light bulb.
Like Ace, even though it's completely dark after that, basically like pulls out like some hair gel out of his thing and just starts flicking his hair back since it's all been like poofed out. How's my hair? Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna give me 1 second. It's a little bit, and I make it into a mohawk.
Oh, but that's perfect. Ace, you've never looked better in the 3 hours that I've known you.
Trust
So
me, I get a lot better.
looks like both Ace and Knight of Wind took some pretty significant shocks there. Each of them is going to get jabbed with a needle.
Ow.
Just out of nowhere.
Jab.
Yeah. You know, I'm not usually opposed to people just randomly sticking me with needles, but I appreciate the heads up.
To paint you a small picture of what you see ahead of you, the hallway leads on for a ways. It's a good 8-foot tall hallway, wide enough for at least
Ace.
2 of you to walk side by side. But you see rooms off to your left and right. First room you pass by looks like maybe a barracks, bunch of empty cots. You pass by what looks like a laboratory full of beakers, vials,
This one is Knight of Wind.
mortar and pestles, everything you would need for some serious alchemical experiments, as well as glass vials that probably a good 2-ish feet tall. Just rows and rows of them stacked up against one wall, all empty. Everything is empty.
Those are the 2 rooms on either side.
If unless you're stopping, we can absolutely press on.
I am curious to go look in the barracks to see if anybody left any loose change.
I'm interested in this lab.
Yeah, also the lab sounds really interesting.
Lab
Yeah.
is where all of the cool stuff is.
I mean, we're here to loot it, so investigation check
Yes, please.
or perception.
Yeah, I'm gonna
if
slink into it.
investigation, unless you would rather use Arcana. Sorry, Nev, go ahead.
One quick thing. Is it still pitch black?
Unless one of you has a light.
And Ace, you cannot see anything, right?
I just hear
let me-
looting.
No.
I mean, I'll just light a torch. It's fine.
No.
Don't do
light.
that.
No light.
No. Can I hold your hand real quick?
Okay.
Okay, so I'll have my hand and I'll put it on my shoulder and I'll describe what's there. And I say, don't effing move until I tell you, because there's glass everywhere. Is there like do you have a coin?
Yeah, I assume you all have coins.
Do you have a coin purse?
Yeah.
Okay. Give it to me really quick. You're on my shoulder. You know I won't run away with it.
Last time I trusted my girlfriend with my coin purse, she took it all. So
Not a good thing I'm not your girlfriend.
fair. He'll pull out his coin purse. It's pretty light.
Okay. I'll root around to find the biggest coin I can. I'll keep it in the little coin purse. I'll cast light on it, and I'll make the light red, so it only casts like infrared. And I'll hand the purse back to him, and I'll tell him, maybe little peaks. It's gonna be red. You can kind of see around you, but don't keep it outside like a
Well,
torch. Okay.
The question is, if it's glowing in the bag, wouldn't it still emit like a little bit of light, even if it's fainted?
Nope, it's completely covered by the bag. That's why I asked for your coin purse.
Well, that's
Yep.
what I'm asking. Like, I'm just saying, like, if it's
No,
a
that's-
little bit.
I would
like a
assume
subdued
it's
light.
thick enough
That-
leather that as soon as it was covered, there'd be no light.
Okay. So I can just kind of poking it open every now and then.
Like letting the air out of a balloon.
Yeah, just as like a laser pointer, just
So sounds like Nev and Ace went into the laboratory. Oona wanted to go to the barracks.
Mm-hmm.
Knights, Maxon,
Lab.
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 I guess 4 and 1.
Don't die without us.
Let's split the party. It's fine.
We'll always remember you.
Those of
Yeah, just-
you,
It's gonna be fine. It's fine, you guys.
What's
That's
that?
what we're talking about.
those of you in the room with the light, would you make a perception check?
that's in the lab, right?
That's a roll.
That is a roll. There's another one and another one.
I'm gonna send my mechanical companion with Oona, so she's not completely on her own.
Aw.
Oh.
So I can report back. Oh, she's dying.
Exactly.
Um,
Does your Maxon? Do you have a name for your bird?
I have not come up with a name yet, so
Archimedes it is.
Bird.
Bird.
yeah, it's probably something like very generic, like Scout 1.
You're at Scout
And-
7.
This is bird model 23.
And then this is perception
Yep.
for Scout.
Well,
I'm very excited for Scout to be with me. I'm like petting his little metal beak.
Nev, at least. Because I thought I rolled high, but Nev has been on point this entire building. That
I think we're all very glad Nev has been with us.
Yes.
Don't jinx it.
that moment that there's light, it flashes enough of the room that you get a very quick glimpse of shadows that are cast along the walls. Though there's no creatures in between the light and the wall, so there shouldn't be anything to cast said shadows. But for a moment, there are shadows.
Just so everyone knows, there might be some invisible creepy crawly thingies. There's some shadows up there that maybe shouldn't be. Maybe our little shadowy friend in the other room should be with us. Want to wait for her?
Well, there wasn't any undead, but there is elementals.
Mm-hmm.
And is Una close enough to hear me?
Oh yeah, you could just kind of like lean out and just talk across the
Okay.
hall.
I'll say, Una, you're gloomy. Do you know shadow things? There's shadows here.
Also,
Okay,
remember we might be further than
A mile.
away than that spell let us see.
That's true.
Oh, but you do have what was it? Not detect good and evil. It was detect good and evil.
Awareness.
Slice of elemental fae, fiend, or undead. You would absolutely feel undead. And it didn't hit you until that light went off.
Yeah, maybe the red torch wasn't such a great idea. And I'll tell folks what I saw, what I sensed.
Oh, good.
Boy, shadows.
Whoa, wait a second. That means we are more than 1 mile away from where we started from.
Absolutely more than a
Yep.
mile away.
Oh no.
But yeah, any of you that would like to do a quick sweep of the rooms you're in, investigation checks, please. Very nice.
Foundry dice like me.
Apparently.
Foundry dice do not like me.
I'll tell you this: on Roll20, the last like 3 games I've been in, I have not rolled above a 10.
I rolled a natural 20 3 times in my last game on Roll20, so
You've stolen all of my luck.
because apparently I lost it for Foundry.
Anytime I play a barbarian, I can't roll above a 10.
Well,
I have a dice, a metal dice, a physical one that rolls natural 20s all the time. That my husband has forbidden me from using from now on because we're pretty sure it's like just
That is called a prodigy die. You should cherish it,
yep.
because
I'll
if
say-
he makes you put it away, it'll become a traitor.
Nice.
Una,
It's a perfect dice.
we'll start with you.
Were you? Is that a? That's from the Z skit, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Being alone in the room with your, new bird friend. Just starts searching around, looking through the bunks. Most of them are unmade. The blankets were just kind of
Probably really
tossed.
dusty.
So dusty.
Okay.
The handful of, floor, like chests that sit at the end of each bunk. The ones that aren't open, you can just give a quick peek. Looks like they were emptied pretty hastily. Not a whole lot in here.
Okay. Hard to see with me sneezing constantly. You guys can you hear her from the other room just constantly sneezing. I forgot I was allergic to dust.
You came to the wrong place.
Yep.
Said your passive was 16?
Yep.
The rest of you,
18.
I hate when you say that and then you just oh, apparently I missed something.
there's a array of alchemical configurations of vials and tubes and knobs across this good 30-foot long laboratory. There's still a handful of some kind of liquid in. It looks like it all kind of trails down into one final cauldron. And there's a little bit of liquid there still sloshing at the bottom. Otherwise, got pretty well emptied.
Can I check it out?
Yeah.
Okay, would that be an investigation?
So you still see black and white, right? While you're in darkness?
Yeah.
Investigation or Arcana.
Okay. Let's see.
I'll
let's do
assist if you're
investigation.
using Arcana.
There you go.
What'd you say?
I'll assist.
Okay, great. And
Advantage.
does that mean I get advantage?
Mhm.
Okay, and then I'm gonna guide myself. And it's D4.
As a reaction, I'm going to Flash of Genius and add 4 to that.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
19. No, 6.
The swirling mass of ingredients looks like they kind of dumped everything, took what they could, and the dredges kind of all over the months started to just work their way through the various tubes and vials until they all collected here at the end. There's no rhyme or reason or methodology to what was created here. It is purely random.
Okay. Well, I'll tell them my opinion and then I'll grab a couple of empty files and just tuck them away.
Would you roll 2d4 for me, please?
Uh-oh.
I realize now I'm looking at my sheet. You guys can't actually see me at all in dark. I'm in. While in darkness, I'm invisible to any creature that has dark vision.
That's not good. If you go down,
we
they
see you
can't
then,
see you.
Is the bird on your shoulder?
Yes. Yes.
Can we see the bird?
You have 6 vials of mystery potion.
I can't see the bird.
Other than that, the
Provide a bird.
laboratory's cleared out.
So, Ace, maybe keep your coin for a moment, and I'll just grab your hand and lead you out of the room so you don't have to use it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just slip it into my wrist and pull it out when I need to.
Yeah,
There you go.
maybe just don't use it again in this room for a minute.
Jesus.
Pressing on, you pass by what looks like a large jail cell type area. There's a good 24 holding pens, all empty, thankfully, all covered in dust.
Is it okay to pull my coin out now?
Oh, it's your coin. It's just that room was creepy.
I'm just gonna flash the coin in the room again, just real quick, like last time.
Get that same sensation of detecting undead.
Like that.
Looks like these things are gonna follow us.
Yeah. Is Oona still in the other room?
I assume that Oona followed behind you.
Yeah, if I had heard you guys were
Yeah.
saying
Dude, do we know that did you see the bird?
the bird.
Some of us see the bird.
Continuing for a while, for probably a good half an hour, the air around you goes from this stale, musky air to start getting more fresh, and it starts to get colder. Colder. You can actually hear the sound of wind.
Interesting.
I like that sound, says the air genasi.
Pressing on further, you eventually start to see signs of light ahead of you. The sound of wind gets slightly louder. It's not quite vicious wind, but it's there. Over.
Once it gets lighter, you don't see Oona for a second, and then you look up, and she's walking on the ceiling.
How'd you get up there? Never mind. It's just cool.
How'd you get down there? Why are you guys on the ceiling?
Take all the chairs with us. You might be the one on the ceiling.
Those of you that maybe necessarily have traveled or come from areas further north than the kingdom you're currently in would recognize the sound of a light snowstorm. Eventually seeing the falling snowflakes. You're gently just waving along the breeze. This tunnel opens up to an actual cavern. Legitimately snow falling down on you. Slight hills and trees. You didn't know any better, you might think that you were back outside.
Interesting. I'll jump down so I'm not like walking up through the cavern.
Why are we outside again?
We're not. Look up.
We come out on the top of the mountain.
I mean, the cavern is still over us, right?
It is.
Like there's a roof.
Yep, seeing through the snow, you do see that it does stop at the top of a cavern.
And it's snowing inside.
Looking around, do we see anything that looks like another way up? Like, do we see walls, or are there?
Like perception check. Yeah.
How high is the cavern at the top?
At the highest point, maybe 50 feet. Oh. That was on the 20 and it rolled back.
Yeah, like basically he comes out and it's like, oh, I can see again, but then the snow blindness hits him. He's like, ah.
Wow.
I'm right there with you.
I want to get up on the ceiling and try and examine stuff.
Me too.
Yeah. Knight, I assume you have climbing speed?
Yes,
Oh.
but I want to be cooler than that.
He's gonna use his actual speed to like.
So I have a scroll of spider climb that I'm going to use. And then you said this is only about 50 feet up, maybe
Mhm.
max? Okay, cool. With the boots of sprinting and striding, I have a vertical leap. Oh nope, I'll need to cast jump on myself to get up there, but I can do it. So I cast jump, get a little bit of a running start, and then just straight up
Straight
and spider climb stick to the ceiling.
It's me, a Sonic.
From your vantage point with Knight and Oona, two of you can see that it is an artificial cloud here that is pouring down snow. The cavern is massive that you are in. It extends for well over 150 feet, kind of in all directions outside of the way that you had come in. And you can see through the snowstorm that there's not much.
A cat or a puppy?
Sort of bits
Yeah.
of trees, small outcroppings of rock, and a pair of curved stone pillars.
I want to go look at the pillars. They reach all the way to the top?
Mm-mm.
No.
It's kind of curved, like horns.
I want to go over and look at them and like jump down from the ceiling onto the top of the pillars.
It's a pretty fair distance from you. It would be a little bit of a
okay.
walk.
Never mind then. I don't want to go. Not gonna split the party that much.
Not again.
I'll run over to him.
I mean, you're fast. Go ahead.
Yeah. Maybe one-ish round of just sprinting along the ceiling. The two pillars do curve to form looks like horns. There at the base of it, they extend down, fully hitting the snow, and around it are stone bricks in this kind of circular pattern. You see two massive blue crystals, one on either side. This looks like a gate.
Yeah, don't go through that. Don't go through that.
One individual sits there. Hard to tell if it's awake or asleep, because this is not a human. Looks more insect-like than human. Blue chitinous armor runs down its entire length of its body, and it's just sitting there propped up against one of the pillars.
Without dropping down from the ceiling, I just, hey,
Lifts its head up. Oh, good.
yeah, it is. What you doing?
My job. What are you doing?
My job.
Just hanging around.
Look,
Hanging around at the speed of sound.
I'm not really in the mood to kill anyone right now. If you could just get going, that would be amazing.
Why would you kill somebody? That's no good.
Job.
Knight, who are you talking to?
There's a guy over here.
Where?
How
He's
many?
over by the pillars.
What pillars?
When it points in a direction. Just, Nev, can you?
Yeah, I
Whatever.
grab Ace's hand and I point it in the direction that Una's pointing. That way, that way.
All right.
How many of you are there?
I mean, I would have joined when he said that he was talking to somebody.
Are either of you trained in religion? Or proficient?
Well, no, but jack of all trades, so half trained.
No, I am not.
Make a religion check.
Make half a religion check.
Make
I'm
half
also
of
just
one.
not good at it.
You went to Sunday school, but you really didn't pay attention.
Okay, the dice are still nice to me, so
Apparently.
19.
This is definitely a devil.
Wheel.
Rest of you, following the directions, the sound of the conversation, would make your way to this gate-looking thing. It looks inactive. The two massive crystals propped up are dull, lifeless. And you see that same insect-like creature standing there in front of it.
I'm going to drop from the ceiling.
Land with a
Okay.
poof into the snow.
Okay. I was hoping the snow was thick enough that I wouldn't hurt.
Fine.
Okay.
Alright. So just
No
get
pressure.
out. I'll pretend I didn't see you. No one has to die today.
What are you protecting?
The door, clearly.
What's in the door?
Told you, then I would have to kill you.
I've
Is
heard
that
before.
part of your pact with the wizard, or?
Something like that.
Do you know the wizard's dead?
Good one.
Well, apparently he died a while ago.
I mean, what exactly was the pact he made with you?
I stand here. I kill anyone that comes up to it. Pretty simple.
And there's no end to that contract? Sounds kind of
Not
a
really.
shitty deal for you, to be honest.
I mean,
Wouldn't
hell can't
contract-
find me here.
What?
Hell can't find me here. Good enough for me.
Oh. Wouldn't you be able to feel the wizard dead through your contract?
Yeah. But it's funny.
Think. So we have confirmation that the wizard is not dead.
Well, maybe.
Or I'm lying to you and just trying to get you to leave.
We have inside this tower. Time and space are malleable. We've seen it.
This is great, but I do need you to leave.
Okay, we'll just go that way. And he points through the door.
I mean, technically, you don't want to kill anyone, right? And your job is to kill anyone, right? But we're not anyone. I'm not named that. He's not named that. She's not named that. There's no one. There's not anyone here.
He has a point.
The body of this creature starts to just shed small crystals of ice that just fall off and hit the floor with this light shattering.
Do you want some beer or something? I feel like you're really tired and you've been sitting here for a long time.
Make you a deal.
You want a break? I can take your spot for a while if you just want to go.
You figure out how to open this. The moment it's open, I stop trying to kill you and you can go through.
Now, are you going to try to kill us while we're figuring it out how to open it?
Yes, I am.
Oh. I mean, that sounds fair.
All right.
Could you give us a hint, though, before we start?
No. And I'm gonna throw us into some initiative. But before I do, I feel like that's a perfect place for us to pause, give everyone a chance to grab a drink, stretch your legs, do whatever it is that you gotta do. Give us just a few minutes, and we will be right back with some initiative against an ice devil.
Ooh, goody.
Spoiler.
Yeah. All right. See you soon. And welcome back. Let me play some properly inspirational music here. Perfect. The individual just starts this heavy breathing, and it's forming crystals of ice with every exhale. And it did already automatically roll initiative for you. If you would like to pop out to the initiative tracker, you can right-click it. It's on the top next to the little chat bubble. It's the second option there.
Just FYI, Maxon actually has advantage on initiative checks.
As does Ace.
I do too.
Ace, it rolled twice
we all
for
have
you.
weapons of warning.
Nev, it rolled.
I have a helm of awareness.
Ace, it rolled twice. Nev, it rolled twice. Oona, it rolled twice.
And I get a +4 to my initiative because of something.
Yeah, you had 11
Oh,
plus 10.
I got a 2 even with the advantage.
You had a 4 and a
You have
3.
advantage.
I don't know why it didn't show these, but
Oh, I
There
have
you
a
go.
+5 to my initiative.
yeah, you had a plus 10 total.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Maxon, it did not roll for you with twice. Let's try that again. Much better. Now you're at 13.
Also, in case it becomes relevant, I cannot be surprised.
Neither can
Well, this is very much a combat that you saw coming. Oona,
Yeah.
your
Yeah, 100%.
Oona, your dex is absolutely higher, so you are first.
X,
Me?
what's that?
Wait, sorry, I'm looking at the map.
It's not 20 con.
Oh, that thing has a tail.
Big old tail.
It does.
That's cool. Oh, right. Oh, I am not playing a melee character. That's right. How far away from me is he?
Guided.
Put my measuring tool. I can't say 50 feet.
Cool. I will shoot an arrow at him. Well, first I'm gonna be like, do you really want to fight us? I mean, you seemed really bored. We don't have to fight.
There's nothing.
Okay. And I'll take my arrow out and I will do the thing that you do with bow and arrows.
You double right click, it will target the creature. If you double right click his token.
Cool. Done.
And roll your attack.
Mhm. Nope, that's not. Hold on. What are my actions? Sorry, still trying to figure out.
No worries.
Boundary.
You have inventory is where like most of my stuff is.
Oh, okay.
So if you click your token up on that top left bar, the inventory is up there and all your weapons should be.
Cool.
Attack. 21 absolutely hits.
Cool.
8 points of damage. Beautifully done.
And then I have 2 actions, so I'm going to shoot another arrow at him.
How dare you? Yep, definitely hits.
Okay.
6 more.
Do I have any bonus? No, I have no bonus.
So close to dead.
I'm sure. Alright, I am good to go. I'm just gonna stay right where I am. Oh, how is the lighting situation in here?
Right? It's
Oh, it's bright.
sunny almost.
Oh, cool. So I am in like sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
Are those trees, do they have shade at all?
Those are on the ground, knocked over.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Finding any sort of cove?
Do you need shade?
It helps in some of my stuff. So I was just wondering if there are any areas.
Purple's not your color, girl. There's some shade for you.
Okay,
Throw
thank
in
you.
shade. Alright, well,
For shade.
the Ice Devil is going to go.
Okay.
Just going
That
to.
was a no on the shade. It's just all.
Yeah. I mean,
Cool.
it's snowing, but that's about the extent of it.
Okay. Cool.
Ev just bounds forward in one leap towards you. Going to do a multi-attack. A bite, a claw, and a tail. Bite.
Oh.
Just friggin' snow.
I'm going to assume that a natural one misses you, and we'll just move on. Claws.
Does.
15, still gonna miss. And tail. This is how I'm gonna roll. 23. Does a 23 hit? Please tell me it does. Yeah, it looks like your AC is 18.
Yeah.
Oh, if you said yeah, I just didn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Damage. Oh, you managed to evade the bite. Just snaps above you, tries to rip at you with the claws, duck under them, and finally get caught with the whipping of the tail for 19 bludgeoning damage. Or, sorry, 7 bludgeoning, and 7 cold. Doesn't add up to.
In Infernal, I say, well, that was really rude. That was uncalled for.
You just get back a shrug.
Mhm.
And Nev, you're up.
Okay. If I want to ask him something, would that take my action?
Talking is
Okay.
a free action.
Okay. So again, in Inferno, I'll tell him, look, this is all having to do with the contract, right? We have a lawyer right here. I have stuff we can drop. We can make an amendment. You know, you don't want to do this. We don't want to do this. What do you think?
I kind of do want to do this.
Okay, then arcane abjuration. I'm gonna pull down the collar, and I have a tattoo of a glyph with a raven in the middle of it. I'm just going. Like,
That's awesome.
Oh. Damn, okay. Chaotic wonderful. Thank you so much for the raid. We heckin' appreciate it. Y'all are wonderful.
And chaotic.
And definitely chaotic. We're fighting an ice devil. Kind of fighting an ice devil. Half fighting. Sorry.
Half fighting, half negotiating.
Sorry,
It's
Nev.
a hostile negotiation.
It is. What does your
No,
necklace
we're
do?
all pretty polite about this.
is that it?
Oh, channel divinity. Okay.
Yes. I don't really need arcane abjuration. I'm not sure if I roll for that.
That has your that has turn undead.
So it has as an action, you present your holy symbol, and one celestial, elemental, fae, or fiend that can see and hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
Rude. Wisdom save. Shadow Ace. Thank you so much. I got an 11 because that's how I'm rolling.
All right. If it fails, its turn for a minute or until it takes any damage. I thought there was a thing on here. Creatures that fail can instead be banished based on your cleric level. Can I banish this spirit?
What is the level that you can ban?
11th CR 2 or lower.
Yeah, this is CR 14.
Yeah, I won't figured. That's worth a shot.
That's
Yeah.
close. You're real
So
close.
close.
Less than 2, right?
Worth a shot, you know.
If
So
you take +7 and turn it to a ×7, we'd be there.
All right.
Extra the King, thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, he has started to back away from you.
Well, we got a minute to figure this out.
Okay, Lee backs away
Hit
then.
him for a
Oh,
minute.
as he backs away from me, do I get an Oh no, I don't want to attack him then.
Yeah, you would break the turn.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Something else I can do.
technically we've got a minute to figure it out while he's turned.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
Maxon, Knights. I guess start with Maxon. Is there anything you would like to do combat-wise? Otherwise, we can take a minute, kind of out of combat rest.
Maxon is gonna move closer, just to kind of get into a better position. And is going to kind of get into sort of a defensive stance. If you've got any bright ideas, now's the time.
So just
We don't need
to
to go through the door, right?
Just don't hit him. No, we have to figure out how to get the door
yeah,
open.
just to clarify, he is currently turned, which means that for a minute he is going to be no longer an issue.
For at least a minute.
I definitely want to go check out those
Those
blue
stones.
crystal thingies.
Knights, any combat-related action that you'd like to take, or are you good exiting initiative?
No, I'll stay up here for a bit.
Okay.
Wait, how
Hey.
long does spider climb last?
I assume it's like a minute.
I hope it's anything except that, because that's the that's an issue.
Ace, any combat-related actions?
An hour.
Oh yeah, you're good.
Yeah. No, I'll stay up here for a minute.
Gonna double move over this way so I can take a look at the gate and crystals.
Mm-hmm.
Does he still get attacks of opportunity?
No, he's turned. He's basically cowering, if not running.
Mm-hmm.
You can't take reactions. Yep.
Yeah.
Is he gonna run from us?
Yeah.
Technically, when he's turned, he should be running away from her. So
Yeah.
you should come back, and he should be running.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
just for the duration of this, as long as he doesn't go too far away, I am gonna stay like on the ceiling, just kind of right above him.
Well, I'm going to put a pause to this epic battle music for a second. You all have a minute. What would you like to do?
I'm trying to figure out if I can cast a magic circle.
I'm definitely not going to touch them, but I'm trying to figure out if there's anything around these blue crystals, or if they're like.
They
What are they doing?
seem like conduits of energy.
Okay.
Magic circle. What does that take?
Minute.
You'd be, if you start immediately, you could get it done.
Just put it around where we're at.
I'm trying to trap him in it.
Oh, he is currently booking it away from you.
Yeah, he's running.
You said
So he's actually
begone.
stationary, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you do magic circle around the gate and where we are, then that'll at least potentially keep him out.
Is he? What direction's he running?
Way.
For away from
Away
you,
from-
so you know that way.
All right. Well, I can try to do a circle and put us in it.
Because what's the radius on the circle?
10
10
feet.
Well, I guess do it right at the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think we can't all be in the circle if we're looking at the crystals. So
Yeah, I mean, we're doing this while she's casting the circle. It's more
Okay.
just having a
100%.
safety zone.
All right. Start your casting of
Buy extra
magic
time.
circle.
Maxon is gonna these crystals. Does it look like they're connected to the door?
Absolutely.
Maxon is gonna see if he can't. I don't know if it would
Do
be
you wanna make
Arcana
a-
or
Yeah, I was gonna say make a corner.
investigation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or shit, if stone cutting would be useful here.
A Terracana works.
Alright, let's.
Can I assist him with Arcana to give him advantage?
Absolutely.
I very much would appreciate advantage.
So the best I can give you is like, yeah.
What's your? Never mind. You already rolled. That's cool.
good. That's good.
Well, Founder is loving you
And-
all, hating me.
Doesn't like me.
It's fine.
I'm hit and miss.
Look,
And
if
I'm gonna go ahead and do another Flash Genius and turn that into a 28.
Perfect. These are
if
definitely.
chat
Extra.
wants your dice to not suck, they can just pay for villain points to let you do things.
Oh, I'm full on plan on using that villain point that I got. You just haven't seen it yet.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Both of these giant crystals are conduits to the door. They just need some kickstart of power.
Okay, so they're not active right now.
Correct.
Cool.
Do they look elemental based?
Yes.
I
Elemental
have-
magic would certainly work. It doesn't seem solely elemental.
With my 28, if I were to line up a lightning bolt to hit both of them, do I think that would do it?
If you can do enough damage, absolutely.
All right. Then that will be my next move, but figure give people time to
Yeah.
also try things and
Does anybody else have a magic spell they could use? Because I feel like maybe if we did it at the same time.
My magic is all pretty. I have Thunder Wave. That's like the only damage-causing thing that I have.
Yeah, I have Firebolt. I do have Scorching Ray, but I feel like I should hold on to that with an Ice Devil around.
Yeah,
true.
fair.
But I also feel like if this is ice, then maybe fire would be helpful.
Extra effective.
I don't know. I don't know anything about
I
spells.
would say let's try the Lightning Bolt and figure it out from there, because we don't have a lot of time.
Okay. Yeah.
You
No
also
need.
might want to get inside the circle if you want to be in the circle.
But, well, you're still casting this during all this.
Yeah,
As soon as he says the Ice Devil comes back, that's when you finish casting.
It's gonna be
Just
like the
putting it out.
moment he appears, the circuit's done. But yeah.
Oh, so they'd have to be in it while I'm casting it?
I don't think so.
No.
I think as long as we move in it.
Yeah, none of us are considered magical creatures, I think.
Yeah, your friends can come and go as they please.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know. Does Oona count as elemental? Being an air gen side?
Yeah, roll damage for your lightning bolt.
I can do elemental magic. I am not a magic.
If it fills the first one, any spillover damage will jump to the second one.
Alright. And he pulls out what looks like just this long metal tube and takes aim and says, "You're gonna want to be out of the way of this."
Yes, definitely moving.
Take a step back. Go for it.
Do the crystals get a saving throw?
Yeah, you should line it up so you're hitting both crystals at the same time.
That's what he's doing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
It's
do,
just-
but it's
yeah.
having me template. And template is horizontal for some reason.
You can absolutely get both of them. I would point that out.
Oh, should I just roll the damage?
Mhm. Yeah, they don't get a save.
Pretty sure that's just gonna be 8d6 at base, so...
So many
Very
dice.
good roll.
That's a very good. Yeah.
That is a great roll.
The first of the crystals takes a vast majority of that magic, absorbs every bit of it, and then starts to pulse. A small trickle of energy extends to the second one, and then completely stops. The lightning bolt hit. Instead of going the full 100 feet, it petered out and died. Anyone
What
else?
is
So does the first one look active at least?
Mhm.
Nice. Do it again. Maxon, do it again. Look, it worked. Luna's like jumping up and down and like.
Did we determine that any energy would work, or does it have to be specifically lightning?
It does not have to specifically be lightning.
Okay.
And with like
Can
a
it be-
28
okay,
Arcana, yeah.
Here's the question: can it be anything magical? Period, as long as it deals damage.
But yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna just jump down and punch this crystal then, because my key empowered strikes are magic.
yeah,
Okay.
go ahead, damage.
Is this the right one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
1, 2, 3 in a turn.
Just start wailing on that second crystal. That small glow that hit it with the lightning does not increase.
Oh,
I'm gonna try Firebolt.
Go for it. It was a very clever idea, though. No, no need to roll.
Okay. No, not true strike.
Why do you have that?
I have it for a reason.
What do you mean? I'm just a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
9. Fills up a little bit more. You have about 2 turns until your minute is up.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh yeah, I jumped back up to the ceiling.
Gotcha.
Oona is on
Maxon
the watch
will.
for the dude, but she's also like jumping up and down in like excitement and anxiety. Like, you know how the night elves in World of Warcraft, the females jump up and down and they get excited. That's Oona right now.
Anyone else?
Maxon will spend the next turn and a half getting in close, and then will activate his gauntlets, which begin to hum with. And he's going to follow Knight's lead and punch, but my punches do thunder damage.
Did they consume a spell slot?
Do not.
Much like knights, your fists would impact nary a scratch.
That's another firebolt.
Right.
Yeah, roll your damage. 14
14.
more. 23 from you, plus 3 makes it total 26. It is not lit, and you have 1 turn left.
I
I
will
didn't have anything to help.
Do you want me to
provide a
fire my?
firebolt as well.
Yeah.
And zip. The damage.
Yeah, more than enough. With energy hitting both the crystals, they hum to life and start letting out these tendrils of blue energy that hit the base of those horn-like pillars and immediately start to ripple, causing this wave of a door in between. You
Gonna move
hear
into the magic circle.
Yeah. Oh,
a voice call out, "Well, that wasn't very sporting of you."
Yes.
Deal's a deal.
run!
Deal's a deal.
Oh yeah, we don't have to run.
Yeah, we opened the door. I'm assuming
Oh,
it's
yeah.
opening.
It's open.
Yeah.
You're free, but you ask me, I don't think that I'm doing you any kindness. Good luck.
Well, thanks for being a sport about it.
If you survive, come back, and we'll have that drink.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Mm.
I'll stand staring at that rippling energy. You can feel some warmth coming off of it. Maybe it's just the warmth of the energy, or maybe wherever this is a bit warmer than a frozen tundra.
How to beat
Oona-
an ice demon without beating an ice demon.
Oona gives a very long, frustrated sigh. I hate teleporting.
We didn't even teleport that time.
So, which of you would like to go first?
Maxon,
I will.
Let's all go first.
Let's hold hands and jump.
Storm through.
Just all 5 of us just pushing through the doorway. Like,
One after the other will push your way through, feeling that tingling of energy across your skin. You step through, and it is noticeably warmer. Sorry, that was loud. Hear the crashing waves, sound of birds, the sand, the rocks. Looks like a beach.
Keep having this dream.
Lying there, it's just the edge of the water, the waves cascading over top of it and then rolling back, is the skeletal remains of a dragon.
Well, that's interesting.
If there's a secret necromancer in the party, now's the time to animate dead.
Only I prepared that this morning.
Turn around. Is there any the gate or anything behind us now that we've come through?
The moment that you all step through, that energy fizzled and then crackled out.
What do I see when I turn around?
More beach, more rocks.
Is it can we see the entire thing, or are there trees? Are we on a small island?
No trees. It looks just kind of like a rocky cliff.
Cool.
Can I do detect evil and good again?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Nothing.
I'm gonna cast Primeval Awareness again.
I know that gives you a bunch of creature types. I will never remember what all those creature types are.
Yeah. Hold on. I will.
It's usually like dragons, elementals, fae, undead.
Mm-hmm.
Aberrations, celestial dragons, elemental fae, fiends, or undead. You absolutely feel the presence of one very, very angry dragon.
Oh. Is it coming from the dead dragon, or?
Oh, dragon's not made of bone. I mean, I guess it is.
Is it dragon or undead?
It is
Or both.
dragon.
Great. There is a dragon somewhere around here, and it's very angry. I would suggest
Well, what did you do to it?
we want not stop. I'm guessing it's angry about this, and Oona like waves at the giant dragon bones. Question: are those giant dragon bones giving off any shade?
Let me.
And like, can we hide in it? Because I don't want to be out in the open with an angry dragon. Is there anywhere to hide around here?
The rocks give off enough shade that you could probably hide.
Okay. I think we should, you know.
It looks like there's some strategic cover.
Yeah, we should just get out of like the open, and Oona's going to run to like a rock.
Yeah. Anyone that would like to, you can make a stealth check.
Oh yes, definitely. I have advantage on stealth checks.
I'm going to cast
What?
invisibility
Good
on
luck.
myself.
Roll
Ooh.
2 16s.
Somebody knocked my dice and turned it from a 12 to a 5.
Oh, God.
Nev is just invisible. Well, Maxon, you were definitely not the sneakiest of individuals. Are you in any way attempting to hide?
No. He'll be the distraction,
Okay.
and Scout will hide. Let me roll that.
So, Ace, Maxon, two of you standing there at the base of the portal, skin still kind of crackling with that energy. Or not
I did
Ace.
roll an 18.
Oh, I
There's
see it
Scout.
now. I figured you were just standing there next to your companion, just bravely ready to face down whatever this is.
Maxon is going to move towards whatever this is.
Skeletal remains of a dragon. Oh, that thing. You saw something kind of similar at the base of the other side. It is an indicator telling you whether or not the portal is active. At the
Oh,
moment,
Gotcha.
despite all of the electricity on the map, it is not active. But
This reminds me of something, so I have to ask the question. Are there a bunch of buttons around the ring of this? Okay, cool. So this is not a Stargate.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we do it like a rotary phone? And
Yeah.
well,
I want to play in a Stargate tabletop, guys. Let's do
Maxon, as you are inspecting this thing, you hear a roar that just shatters that peaceful sound of crashing waves. It is furious. And that sound of heavy wing beats starts headed your way from high up above. Whereas before it looked like you were in just this cavern, now it looks like you are truly on an island, you are truly outside, and this dragon is making a beeline towards you.
Can I see what kind of dragon it is?
Oh, absolutely. Its vibrant golden scales shimmer in the sunlight.
Golden, you say?
It lands, it's just glaring at you, goes to take a breath, holds off for a second. You!
I mean no harm.
If that's true, you will open that blasted door now.
Do that. And Maxon will turn and begin blasting Crystal with Firebolt.
I'm just like, sure.
I think well, this might slightly be metagaming, but also we're 12th level. Old dragons are legit.
Uh-huh.
Like, if memory serves, they're lawful good, and so is Maxon. So he would recognize, like, hey, game recognized game. So he's not gonna fuck with this because they're same team.
Yeah. Roll your damage for the firebolt.
Alright.
Do we know that in game that gold dragons are lawful good?
I think it's pretty well known that metallic dragons are on the more good side, whereas chromatic dragons tend to be on the more evil side.
I'll roll a check if need be, but
I think it's well enough known.
Oona, upon seeing this, will move forward, still staying near the rock. But she wants to say to the dragon, "Hi, hi. Why do you need to go through there?"
I'm tired of being imprisoned. I will have my freedom.
Oh, no, I totally understand. That's so the mage imprisoned you here?
Yes!
And I point to the dead dragon. Was that a friend?
That was the dragon unfortunate enough to come before me. We power the machinations, the evil experiments that wizard does, till there's nothing left and we're just bone.
Oh, well then. Oona completely just walks right out in the open then and is like, "Let's free this dragon!"
Well, Maxon,
question: if you go free, does the portal work anymore after that?
I don't care. Maxon, your bolt impacts, and you can see that it is starting to glow lightly with energy. Though that energy starts to immediately not dissipate, but transfer. The area around it starts to glow, the rocks begin to lift, and that base where it's standing starts to almost transform itself. Stone rising up, metal plates shifting to cover the stone.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
Shit. I chose the wrong hiding spot.
Uh-oh.
From both crystals, there's an alarm that blares out, and you hear repeated in language after language, just going down the line of the known languages, the word intruder again and again and again.
Those were not on the other side.
The dragon flaps the wings, starts to take off up into the air, wanting nothing to do with this.
Wait, you're a dragon! Come back! I feel like you used him.
You can't get your freedom without fighting for it.
Come help! Oh my god, why?
What?
That's a lot of dice.
It just rolls everybody's
Oh,
initiative.
these are initiatives.
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
like, what is it doing to us?
Yeah, that's 190 points of damage to each of you.
All right, good
My
campaign.
God.
Good night. Thanks, everyone.
All right.
I mean, that would at least give a reason for the gold dragon to dip.
Top of initiative again is Oona.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Well. She's just standing there, like, watching this dragon fly away, and she's just like, see, this is why he can't get out. He's a coward! Coward! And she's yelling it at the dragon. And then she turns around and says, uh-oh. Because these are metal, and she has no idea if her non-magical arrows will do anything.
That crystal that was on the ground got lifted up with the shaping of that metal and that stone as the bodies were constructed, and now lives in the chest of those two.
Oh no.
Crystal is visible?
And no longer visible inside the golems.
Okay.
Cool.
But, Oona, what would you like to do?
We're fighting? I look at everybody else.
I
Okay.
don't know how we can. I don't think we can talk to golems.
Looks like it.
They aren't here to wish us a warm welcome.
Nope. Let's see here. God, I have nothing.
I know. I'm like, oh crap.
I am just going to try and hit it with an arrow, because that's
Do it.
what I do.
Which one?
The one I'm close to. Sorry, that one.
16 does not hit. Arrow just shatters on
then
impact.
I get to use my feet. Hold on. Where is it? There's a thing I can do.
And you can
Soccer
thank chat for there being two of them.
I have Stalker's Fury, and since I missed that one, I get to roll it again.
She's mad about missing.
Yeah. What? Are you serious?
But
Okay.
you're supposed to roll better.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
why don't you just roll better?
yeah, I know. I'm awful. I can try
Skill
that.
issue.
Well, technically, this is. I can now do my second attack.
Mhm. Go for it.
Okay.
22 hits, yeah.
There you go.
Cool. Damage.
4. Nicely done.
Does it do anything? Does it look like it
It-
does any damage, or does it just?
So the first one just shattered. The second one managed to jab into the armor. Looks like
Okay.
it did a little.
Okay. Cool. I'm helping just a tiny bit. That's it. That's my turn.
Nev.
Oh no.
Actually, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move just so like I'm in half cover.
Putting in a nice line template. Gotcha.
I think I'm going to try to hold my action until I see one of my friends get hit.
Okay.
So I'm still invisible.
Ace.
Ace is gonna. Just checking something real quick. Okay. I am going to cast Blur on myself.
Oh. Okay.
So any target has disadvantage against me unless they either don't rely on sight, have blind sight, or true sight.
That's cool.
Yeah, very.
I'm gonna move up to this one.
It is creaking and absolutely just vibrating with energy.
And then I don't really have a bonus action per se this round, so that's my turn.
At initiative 20, the two golems just flare with energy for a brief moment, connecting to the gate, causing it to rip open for a brief moment. To 98.
Sure, that's fine.
To the 9 hells. Cool.
What's
Would
the pay size bonus? Is it?
Knight of Wind, you are close enough. Maxon, you're close enough, and Ace, you're close enough. But all of you make a Constitution saving throw as there is just this inhuman heat that just bursts out before it is sealed back away.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, Maxim.
Ace, you are taking half of this. Knights of Wind and Maxon, unfortunately, you are taking the full brunt.
Does that count as being hit?
Also,
I
is
would say
this-
so.
Okay.
Is this fire damage?
It is fire damage.
Go ahead and take half, because I've still got protection.
I also have resistance to fire, so I'll take a quarter of it, please.
Nice.
So that would be 11 down to 5 for Ace, 11 for Maxon, and 22 for Knight of Wind.
And
Nope,
let's
that's-
do... That
Oh,
doesn't
hey.
actually even get through my temporary HP.
Nice.
My health got reset at some point.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Uh,
I
Yeah.
did heal.
You did heal me, but it didn't take me all the way back up to full.
It's fine. Take your best estimate. I'm not worried.
Okay.
But
And just for the hell of it, concentration check. And concentrated.
Nev, yep, feel free to take your held action.
Okay. I am trying to use my Staff of Healing, but the button I'm pushing is not doing anything.
Oh no.
Let's see. Here.
Click on the icon.
You can spend one or more charges to cast the spells from it. So what are you trying to cast from it?
Okay, so oh, there we go. Knight got 22 points. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I took
and-
22.
Okay, and I'm sorry, I was looking at stuff. Did anyone else get hit hard?
Ace took 5,
I
and Maxon
took 5
took
damage.
nothing.
Okay.
The temp HP soaked it.
By the way, I
Oh.
rolled for my concentration check too, so
Thank you.
Okay.
I was
So I'm
gonna
trying-
assume I made.
I'm trying to cast a second level Cure Wounds.
Like, I
Not
have
Uh,
third level.
I have 21 damage total on me right now.
Oh, okay.
Cure Wounds is a touch spell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even with the staff. Okay. Then how about I just
Um,
cast.
Mass Cure Wounds?
If I have to touch them, then I
Think-
can't do that. But I can do.
Mass
Have a
Cure
Mass Cure
word of-
Wounds is a burst.
Word of Healing has a range on it.
Yeah, but I can't use my staff, right?
If you use the staff, you have to touch someone.
Mass Cure Wounds is a 30-foot burst.
Okay. People within 30 feet.
Everyone except for Ace.
Okay. Then I can't see this, so I'll say I'll move enough to try to get everyone, and then I'll cast.
I think you should just be able to move like 5 feet.
Yeah, it shouldn't have to be that far.
To get Ace. Yep, right there. That'll get everyone.
Okay. And as soon as I cast it, I want to run as far behind this rock over here as I can.
With the rest of your movement.
Whatever the rest of my movement is, yeah.
So you.
Does that give any temp hit points or just?
It's 3d8 plus your spellcasting ability and healing. No temp.
Okay. I'm already full, so I don't need it.
So if you want to roll 3d8 plus whatever your spellcasting is.
Okay. 3d8.
I'm the only person who has not been hurt this whole time.
Probably.
And my spellcasting is
There's always a chance.
Should be 21 points of healing to everyone.
great.
That basically puts me back up to full.
Nice. You love the clerics.
Now I'm
Alright.
visible.
You are now visible. And that does bring us to Maxon.
Alright, Maxon is going to see the cat take a really hard hit from this fire and be all by his lonesome with one of the golems. He's gonna fix that.
Aw, that's sweet.
If we're gonna
Did you
go.
say you're gonna fix the cat? Don't do that.
Fix the cat.
Don't do no.
Sorry, Bob Barker told me I have to. Are you using flanking?
If there's somebody up there, you can.
Sure.
We'll move Shma. I said Shma.
You have the measuring tool?
Like-
Or the,
I'm on the token thing, I think. Shma.
No, you're on the ruler.
Yeah, you're on the ruler.
What tokens?
There you go.
And he's going to do some punching.
go for it.
So here's punch number 1. Back. Advantage.
Absolutely hits, yeah.
I friggin' hope so. Alright, so that will be 8 points of thunder damage,
Gotcha.
and now the golem has disadvantage on attack rolls against people who aren't me.
Perfect.
And second attack.
$24, yeah. Heck yeah.
And
Nice.
these gauntlets just, like, as they slam into it, there is an audible boom with each hit.
Heck yeah. It just scatters the energy traveling along its body. Some of it probably reaching the crystal inside.
It's the hope.
Anything else?
Let's see. As a I do with my bonus action. Bonus action, I'm going to refresh my defensive field, so my temp HP will go back to 12.
Gotcha. All right.
And
Brings us to
that will be my turn.
the golem on the bottom. Who is going to hold out his hand, and that metal just kind of runs down it until it elongates into this massive blade. And it's going to take
that.
2 blade attacks against you. Ace.
T1000 over here.
He's got disadvantage.
First attack is 22.
Jesus.
Yeah, that hits.
Second attack is not. That's a 3. So 15 total.
No, that will not hit.
And that is 21 points of slashing.
The spicy meatball.
Think you just got healed.
Yep. Now the question is, can I keep my concentration up?
Fantastic question. That is a DC, still DC 10.
Roll a 1 check.
Yeah, you're fine.
It was almost time.
Yeah. I'm like, is it rolled? And you're like, hit a 1. I'm like, no.
Knight of Wind.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
That's an old movie.
What a good one.
Knight of Wind curls up into a ball and then spins and like kind of razor blades all over the sky, which we're going to mechanically call 4 unarmed strikes.
Go for it. You do have advantage.
Oh,
Next
okay.
time- Next time you need to have one of us.
I mean, does the 19 hit, or do you want me to re-roll it?
19 does not hit.
I mean, you've got a chance to crit, even if that it.
Okay.
That
So
does.
There's the advantage.
Hmm.
And then attack
Second
number 2,
Attack does not hit.
attack number 3,
Natural 20.
and attack number 4.
2 hits and a crit.
2 hits and a crit. All right.
I mean, the ABC this fall.
Nice.
Night of the Wind's like, I've got robotic creatures, and spins
Okay,
and like
so-
bumps on them, and it turns into
Yeah.
a little animal.
So 31 total.
Got it. Nice big old chunk of damage.
Nice.
And that took a key point. Spent
Next
one of
time,
those.
one of us has to roll a fox character to be your bud
Yeah.
with 2 tails.
Anything else?
No, that was action and bonus because of that was flurry of blows is what let me do the 4th.
Gotcha. All right.
I could run away and just leave you.
Good.
I mean, it's like your call.
No, I'm not going to.
All,
The advantage is advantageous.
the one up top is going to inhale, expanding the chest cavity. And you can hear like the sound of gas just releasing from the inside, and it just spews out towards you there, Maxon. Do you make another Constitution saving throw?
I'm gonna go ahead and roll this with advantage.
You are a
because
dwarf.
I'm pretty sure this is poison.
Natural 20.
Natural 20!
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
So you're taking half, Are you resistant to poison damage?
I am actually,
You're taking a quarter.
because I'm a dwarf.
Oh my goodness.
47 down to 23 down to 16.
Somebody dies.
Or no, sorry.
Somebody dies.
13. 13.
Oh,
He's just
12.
like, hey, if mine does that, can you swap me places?
12 whole points of poison damage.
all right. There go my temp HP, but I'm still
And the
into regular HP.
like those plates of its armor start kind of moving back in place, but very, very slow. Brings us back to Oona.
Okay. So how? Okay. That's not what I wanted. Why did you do that? Okay. So, gonna just move forward a little bit, and then I am going to yell at Ace. I'm gonna need you to jump back 10 feet. Okay?
I really moved up here to keep this thing back.
I need you to move. I need you to move away. Also, where is that damn dragon? Just move, and then I'm gonna hold my action until he moves.
You can't do it behind it?
Nope. You really don't want me to.
Nev.
Okay. I am trying to figure out what the range is for Stone Shape.
Stone shape.
First of all, are these guys moving? I missed that.
No.
Are they just standing there doing this?
They
Okay.
have not yet moved.
They're attacking them leaves.
Does it look like they can move?
They have legs.
Okay, okay.
You touch a stone object of medium size or smaller. So touch.
So if I were to go up to the base of the stones here and touch those, could I stone shape to go up over its feet?
I would say so. I think that's very clever.
Okay, let's do that, and I'm gonna make it go as high up on this thing as I can.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna consider it's grappled.
Cool.
Brained. Poisoned. Not asleep. Did they seriously not have grappled?
Grapple is in 5e.
Yeah. They have.
Yeah. Well,
Not
so
a condition.
this conditions thing is Foundry, not D&D.
Mm-hmm.
There are some D&D modules that you can plug into it that change the way conditions work, but
Well. Nope. That's the wrong one. For the moment, at least. Because it's been a long time since I played 5e. Grappling.
Usually it's against strength, but I don't know what it is against.
It would be against her spell DC, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm considering an automatic success until it tries to break out, and then it's going to try to resist.
And then I will bonus action Blessing of the Raven Queen and phase back through this rock.
How dare you? But speed is 0. Can't benefit from any bonus to speed. Yeah, so it just physically can't move. Alright, cool. Ace!
So, as part of my move action, because I can do multiple things, I'm going to move back 10 feet as requested, letting her action go.
Well, you can punch him and do all your stuff and then move back.
Yeah, but then he'd move up. So I'm just going to take a step back, unless you're doing something to the area.
I'm doing something to him.
Yeah, I was saying, so like I could step back, you do your thing, and then I move back, so that way he doesn't move.
You end your
From
turn
where he's
up
at.
to him.
Well,
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
well, I don't. You wouldn't be able to take. Okay, whatever you.
Hey, so it's not like Pathfinder stuff. Like I could still move and
Yeah.
take an attack.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't stop me.
He is going to take an attack of opportunity, however.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nope, this is
Still
disadvantage. 28 and a natural 1. Nothing. Not a nothing. So, your companion is out of the way if you'd like to take your held action.
Okay, we're gonna see if this works. And Oona takes out of her bag this tiny little sphere, a little bead, if you will, and I'm going to chuck it at this golem. It is. Where's my bead of force?
Bead of force.
Yes.
Anal bead of force.
Yes.
Different thing.
Sorry.
Different game. Different
Oh
game.
wait,
type
wrong game.
game.
No.
Each
Never-
creature in a
never
10-foot
ever-
radius.
That's Monster Hearts. That's in a couple weeks.
Oh, okay.
DC 15 dexterity saving throw. Oh, they're so dexterous.
No.
They're not. That's a 6. 7 minus 1.
Okay, so it is now in. The bead explodes on top of the golem, and since he didn't make a saving throw, I have to roll 5d4 force damage.
And he is
5d4.
trapped.
He takes 15
points of
damage.
damage. Nice.
And a sphere of transparent force encloses the creature for 1 minute. So he is trapped inside of a bubble.
Perfect.
Um,
Nicely done.
yeah, only breathable air can come in, no attacks or effects can come in or out. So basically
Ah.
he can't do anything except try and roll the ball like he's in a little hamster ball.
I now understand why you were suggesting to make the attacks before.
Yeah, I mean,
That's why I was saying, but
I'm
You
happy
didn't do
to. I'm happy to
you-
give you the
all
chance to make the
you told
attack.
me was step back 10 feet.
yeah.
And that's what he did.
I am happy to give you an opportunity to take those attacks before you move back.
Only because I don't have enough movement speed to make it to the other goal. I'm gonna fall 5 feet short.
Yeah. So go ahead and make your attacks as you dodge his parting blow. Go for it.
And we'll just say, hit him and then move back.
Yeah, that's what I needed.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Wait, how do you roll the weapons again?
You click on the icon.
Okay, okay.
Gonna bounce off the
okay.
armor.
Well, what?
Just gonna
Yeah.
bounce off the armor.
Offhand attack.
Nice!
Another natural
20.
20.
Yeah.
I've rolled 3 natural ones. You've all rolled
We're
like
doing-
4 natural 20s.
Yeah.
Hey, I
This
have-
fight.
That is
11.
11.
Very nice.
Then I have 2 more attacks with my main hand.
Stab,
So I
stab.
have extra attacks. Nope.
Oh.
And-
I thought it was gonna roll to that 20
I
again.
know.
Unfortunately, 19 does not hit.
Okay.
But yes, you move 10 feet, you still have the rest of your movement.
Well, since that one's caged, I'm going to move over to assist with this one.
Perfect. At initiative 20, that gate is going to flicker to life again for just a second. For a 17 this time. 17 is the Feywild. Great. The closest creature, which would be Ace. I'm so sorry.
No.
Ace, will you make a... Wisdom saving throw.
No. I will not make it safe.
You don't have
I
to.
I can't do guidance on that, can I?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Oh!
You can't do wisdom saving throws.
So many natural
I-
20s.
Hey.
There's a moment where you feel your form starting to shrink. You can feel feathers starting to just pop their way out of your armor. But you just grit your teeth, and you just fight through it, and you return to your
No.
normal...
He's like, no, Ace Hansen is perfect.
Polymorph has no effect.
That would have been kind of great though.
Liv's over here going, hey, he was kind of handsome from it there.
Maxon. I think you're muted.
So I am. Here I am, cracking wise, and
What you got?
Maxon is gonna do some more of the punching because it seems to be doing the trick.
Go for it.
Punch, punch.
And attack, advantage.
That's
Boom.
6 natural 20s.
Hey! To be fair, I did roll 1 natural 1.
And to be fair, one of those natural 20s was not on an attack.
It's true. So
It was probably better than it was.
do that crit hit damage.
Yeah. 20.
Thunder.
Its chest is
And,
definitely now glowing with energy.
good. Gonna punch it some more. Boop.
Absolutely hit, yeah.
And roll.
Nice.
13 more. Beautifully done.
And then Maxon is going to whistle sharply to command Scout to swoop in to within 3 feet and make a force strike
Ooh.
against it.
Heck yeah.
So I'm gonna use Firebolt just because I didn't end up programming a macro for another spell attack. And that's what it uses. Shoop.
That just hits.
Okay. And that is going to be a lot of damage.
Every bit of damage helps.
It is force damage.
Nice. It is looking beat up.
And yeah, I've got this bird like hovering like 30 feet up above it, just
Raining down 4 shots. Alright, anything else?
I'm gonna sit tight where I am because this is a good position.
Gotcha.
Does it look like the energy that's coming off of the golems is reaching back to the gate like it did on the other side?
For this top one, yes. For the bottom one, no.
Okay. Was the bottom one doing it before it got bubbled?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
This one just started after taking that lightning game.
Basically, the more broken they get, the more energy they release.
so we kind of need to hit them, I guess, because we
Yeah.
need them to.
But this way we can focus on one at a time.
Yeah. Is it because we're breaking it, or is it because it's taken lightning damage?
Could be either one, honestly.
Where the heck is that dragon, you guys? Where is it?
Oh, it's over there.
Up there.
Let's throw
Is it
this.
just there watching us?
Absolutely
She's a
is.
pussy-ass bitch.
Hey, it's waiting. This is against Maxon.
Okay.
And the second one is going to be against... There's another natural one. Weird. Weird.
There's no goddamn way.
It swings its
And if
sword,
you're-
and then it bounces back and hits itself in the head.
I've rolled at least 4 just this combat.
Foundry's on our side tonight.
Apparently. Well, the one against Night of Wind.
Has disadvantage.
Thank you. I don't... Does a 19 hit anyways?
No.
Didn't matter what the second
Sure.
one was.
Wanted to see if you got another one.
No. Sorry. 19 absolutely hits.
Okay.
Oh, I tried.
I don't know what I'm thinking. My AC is super low.
Mine too.
28 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Cleaves down, misses Maxon, and then just comes around and manages to clip you on the way back up.
Your rings.
Yeah, I drop a whole bunch of Funyuns everywhere.
Alright. Yeah. That brings us to Night of Wind. You're up.
Okay. Sorry, was reading something that turned out to be irrelevant. I'm gonna open up these cracks some more.
Go for it.
We're gonna really get in there.
Man, I'm really hoping that it doesn't die when we break it and we're stuck here.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Attack number 2. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
Attack number 3.
That one hits.
Okay. Jesus.
I feel like I jinxed us. Sandra was on our
Attack.
side.
Last attack.
Hey.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay,
you
so
go.
17 damage between the two of them.
You are just punching holes through the armor. It's enough that you could probably reach in and pull the crystal out. There's so much damage across its chest. There's so many plates missing.
And I almost want to just do that, but I've already used my action and bonus for this turn.
You did enough damage over top of breaking it that I'm happy to give you a athletics check to grab it.
Okay, cool. I'm very good at that.
Our kind and benevolent.
There you
people.
are.
You are.
I gotta save the creature inside this metal
Fuck
monstrosity.
yeah!
Just reach in, pull out the crystal. It feels like magnetized, but you just yank.
It makes your hair stand up and grow yellow.
The golem just kind of slumps down. The plates start sliding across and off of it. The eyes just dim. Now motionless.
Hey, what
It's
kind of a
just-
crystal is this, would you say?
That is a greater Kyber shard. Not that I know that Night of Wind would actually know that.
Crystal.
Oh, okay. He's just gonna call it an emerald, it's fine.
Okay.
Good job, team. Good
Giving
job.
a friggin' lightsaber crystal to the furry.
Kyber
Wait, that is what I didn't even clock
Yeah.
that.
crystal. That's what I was saying now. Yeah, Kyber crystals.
Una. I mean, in fact, you
Yeah.
all have a minute until that one on the bottom is released.
Should
I'm
we?
gonna-
let's just surround that one.
Are we
Yeah,
in initiative, or can we?
Technically, you have a minute where you are not in initiative because it can't do
Okay.
anything.
Nope, don't do.
Okay, well, is the crystal still glowing that came out of that
It
dude?
is.
Okay, cool. And it's still connected to the gate?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh, I guess.
Yes.
I guess technically we can't really because the gate is still going to do its lovely D100 effect every round.
Oh, shoot.
Well, in that case, we should just back up. Or move the furthest distance we can, but still flanking.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
move. I have 75 feet, so I can get all the way over here.
Before you move away from me, are either of you going to hit it with any kind of weapon?
Presumably.
Next turn, yeah.
How would you like me to give that a little boost?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast magic weapon, and if we're out of combat, out of initiative, then I think I can cast it twice. And
I don't
Yeah.
think you can cast that on my fist.
did
What?
you say your fists were magical?
They're
was that
magical,
someone
but they're
else?
unarmed. So when I attack with them, they are not a weapon attack.
Okay, well, I'll do that for one then.
That won't do anything to you all. I'm gonna roll this 3 times, see if any of these would do anything. 35 and 35 is the plane of Earth. No one's in the area.
Hey, Maxon, when you're coming over to the other side.
6.
Or you're waiting.
I would have moved over, but I would have taken the long way around.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then 5, 10, 15, 20. 25.
And you weren't going to use any magical, any weapons on it?
This?
Yeah.
Can't. It's in a bubble.
I meant after the bubble pops.
Yeah, his
Oh,
weapon
oh.
is.
Is it already magic?
You get the fists.
Yeah, my weapon is inherently magical.
Okay, so then Ace, I think, gets +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls
Heck yeah.
if you use that.
And yeah, and my. Yeah, I guess if anything, do it on my offhand because my offhand is not magical.
There we go. The minute passes. The gate opens a few times to a few different planes of existence. And then the bubble pops.
And that would have been my next turn after.
Yeah, you can position yourselves wherever you would like.
Neva's off the
At
map.
some point,
I didn't need to
during
roll
that minute, Ace and Knight, you guys are wounded, right?
Yeah, I've got like 21 damage on me. It's not a big deal.
How about you, Sonic? You took a big hit.
I'm not gonna argue with some healing, but I'm not like super bad.
All right. Get needled again.
God.
Oona, top of initiative is back to you.
Okay, and the bubble has popped and he is out.
He is out.
And I am going to don't need that anymore.
Alright.
I guess I'm gonna hit him with my arrow.
I love spell storing item.
That's all I have.
He is about to get wrecked this round.
Thank you.
22 hits.
Yeah, he is.
Six.
For the first one.
At what point does this constitute as bullying against him?
Like a minute ago.
All
When
he
we
has to
put him in the
do.
hamster ball.
All he has to do is say, "I yield," and I don't hear him saying that. So
Yeah, I hear him saying intruder and then a bunch of gobbledygook and then intruder again.
Hey,
he has
not,
not uttered the safety word.
it's
sorry.
not bullying. We haven't made him hit himself yet.
18 unfortunately misses.
Yep. So I missed those last two. So that's it. That was my turn.
It's just a flurry of arrows coming in, some of them shattering, some of them managing to jab underneath the armor. Nev.
Okay. People are mostly healed, yeah? I am going to try. I'm going to do something. I was going to.
Yay!
The thing.
Finally!
Doing something is great.
Nev is going to come from behind the stone and go, and cast Sacred Flame.
Nice.
Yeah.
I hope we're both keeping behind
Yeah.
the same
Roll
rock.
that texture.
Oh, and damn it. No, did I hit? 19?
Okay. That's what I get a natural 20 on.
The one time I thought I was going to do something.
Hey, you got a 20.
What a fast golem.
He had
You
been
made
sitting
me.
there waiting for it.
Apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just passes right over him.
Then I'm just going to say shit. And I'll bounce and go back behind.
Okay.
Wait, who's standing close to me there?
Oona.
It says,
Una's right there.
okay, Una, give me an arrow. Bonus action on magic an arrow for you.
Hand you an
Magic
arrow.
weapon, an arrow.
Very
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Ace.
The only one without flanking. Cry. Yep, we're just gonna go with all the attacks I can muster on this one.
Go for it.
Ace, not flanking.
Oh wait, flanking doesn't require to be straight across anymore, right?
No,
It's
no,
just
no,
like-
no. No, you're fine.
Okay, so I do. Yeah,
I
do
think
flanking.
it has to go through opposite sides, but if you moved to there, you'd be flanking.
You can just move like a little bit over and you're fine.
Yeah. We'll just say that's where I went.
That way, I'm providing flanking for the both.
At 20.
Yeah.
Going home.
Okay,
Bunch of bullies.
now it's bullying.
Not
Only
bullying
now.
the golem, we're bullying you.
Apparently.
Hey,
7 damage with that.
Drive the
Offhand,
blade in straight through the armor. 22 hits. Eight more.
8 damage, which this is now counting as magical.
Yeah.
Then, since I have my extra attacks that go with this,
It is officially considered rusty.
Ooh.
I mean, it saved me from the 1, I guess.
Ooh.
And my other extra attack.
Better.
Nice.
Hits.
Okay, 5 damage.
Five
How's it
more.
looking?
It is rusty.
Do you get a +1 damage to that?
Not to that one. We got the offhand.
Oh, okay, sorry.
'Cause you know what? I am gonna use my action surge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get an additional action, which means I can make 4 more attacks. Actually, 3. I can't do the bonus
Yeah.
action.
You can just click that attack button 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
23 hits.
It's
Well,
supposed to be a 19.
The 23 hits. For 7 more. Done.
Just see Ace like, ha 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 ha.
Just chipping away bits of armor, cutting them off, and they just slide, hit the ground with a clang. Well, it's initiative 20. Need to roll for the portal again. 16. I haven't done that one yet. Oh, I have. 16 is the Feywild. Maxon, you are now the closest. Would you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh no.
Not to.
Do you get an advantage versus magic on the 5th edition?
Nope.
No, that's Pathfinder. Okay.
Alright. See if I've got anything interesting that would help here. Might. Alright. So, wisdom.
This polymorph is gonna work one time.
No, no.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and flash of genius to add 4 to that. I don't know if it'll be enough.
I don't think that's gonna help.
You feel the pulse of energy just hits you. And the world all starts to get bigger.
Oh no. Oh no.
You shrink down. You sprout jet black feathers.
Oh,
Yeah.
And you are now a raven.
yay! I mean, no.
And Dido,
You're-
because Chaos, is giving us a wild magic search.
Yeah.
It is technically
Oh,
Maxon's.
shit. I've got luck.
You have luck?
I got given luck earlier.
Yeah, we rolled that.
Inspiration, right?
Alright.
I'll roll the wild magic search.
Alright, so 17.
17, you are unfortunately still a raven.
Shot. Alright.
Oh, a raven.
The
Man,
wild
am I glad I rolled 20 on that.
wild magic
Yeah.
surge is a 4. I'm going to re-roll that because that's bad.
And you are kind of benevolent DM.
It's bad for him.
I need you to choose a creature on the battlefield.
Wait, who? What?
Maxon,
Uh,
because this is technically your wild magic surge, thanks to the lovely Dido.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright.
Everybody says.
6.
Ace.
I'm the lucky one.
You just switched.
You turn into a bird and then immediately poof out. Ace, you appear where the bird was, and the bird appears where you were.
Well, we still get flanking.
You do. All right. Raven, it's your turn.
Okay.
Rock with the squawk out.
What can I do as a raven?
You have a melee beak attack, +4 to hit. It does 1 piercing damage. You have a fly speed of 50.
That's double my normal speed.
You
Check.
might want to consider flying away because I think your HP changes.
Yep.
Yeah, you get 1 hit point, but as soon as that hit point is gone, you revert back into your normal self.
Yeah, and then take whatever damage, the rest of the damage to yourself.
Should be fine.
Okay, I'm a pack.
Do it. D20 +4
What
with
am I adding
advantage.
to this pack?
+4.
With advantage, because you're assuming Ace still wants to help out the Raven.
I'm a distraction. I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm over here now.
Advantage.
Haha! I didn't know I was a whirling dervish, but I am.
if you natural 20 with the Raven's beak attack.
Do it. Come on, I believe
Do
in
it.
you.
Oh,
Oh,
that's an 8 and a 12. That's a 20.
there you go. That's how that works.
So that works.
It's just pecking at the armor, just trying to get to, but nothing. All right.
Cawing up a storm and just not even seeming to give a shit that I'm suddenly a bird. It's just like, okay, this is happening.
Birds can be intruders too.
Knight, you're up.
Knight is going to like jump up and backwards a little bit and then kind of defy gravity and physics and just go forward and hit it.
Go for it. Was a flurry of blows or just 3 attacks?
Yeah, I'll use flurry.
That hits. 8.
8.
Bird.
Looking hurt.
Whoops. I didn't. Well, whatever. That hits.
I get a crit though.
I might. You're
That's
right.
true. It is the night form, apparently.
I didn't.
Worth a shot.
Still hits.
Might as well try.
Exactly.
Some more.
Okay, so we're at 14. Oh, I guess you're tracking him individually. Doesn't matter.
Hits. 9 more. Ooh.
Yep. And if it's not dead, then I'm gonna flurry of blows to use the last hit.
It's not.
Okay. Oh,
That was so close. The stupid other die hit it.
I was ready for it.
Just again, just punching through metal, punching holes in this thing. That energy starting to seep out. You can see the other crystal. But it is its turn. It does not like being a sandwich. It means you just get a flurry of attacks of opportunity there.
Is it still trapped by the stone shape?
That was the top one.
That was the other one.
The other one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bird, Ace, and Knight, you don't take attacks of opportunity.
This
Knight.
isn't an advantage, right?
It is, because it was you had flanking when you made the attack.
Okay.
But both of you miss.
Alright, guess it's up to the bird.
It is. Natural 20, here we go.
Oh, it was also almost there.
I kind of want to see you kill it as a bird.
That would be hilarious.
That would be the best.
Well, Ace, Raven, and Knight, would all 3 of you make a Constitution saving throw, as it is going to exhale its poison.
How great would it have been if the bird killed it and the dragon ran away? Like, the dragon's never gonna live it down.
Just completely clown on it.
The Raven
Quoth,
has a
quoth the Raven.
-1
You.
Constitution.
Alright. I imagine I don't have advantage on this.
You're a
Probably
bird.
You don't have your resistance either.
How will that impact once I revert to Dwarven form?
Once you revert, any remaining damage gets halved.
Alright, show me that natty 20.
Just
That's a fail.
unfortunately 3 failures.
Jeez.
That
That is
was a lot of
67 points of poison damage.
That makes the math easy.
So you take
No.
1 down to 66, and then your other form takes 33. And Night of Wind is just consumed by the poison gas, and when it clears, is unconscious.
This is the first actual damage I've taken.
But that is
Use
the
a smoke after that.
that is the entirety of its turn. Oona.
I turn to Nev. Do you got this? Can you heal her, buddy? I think he just went down.
I'll look into that. Yeah.
Okay, because I have nothing. So then I just take my bow.
Magic arrow.
my magic arrow, yes, and shoot at him. What does that give me? The magic arrow.
+1 to hit and damage.
+1 to hit and damage.
You know, this makes sense. I never said I picked it back up any of those rings.
Okay, so that's a 26 then to
So your
hit.
26 absolutely hits.
And then
Oh.
that's a 9 then to damage.
Oof. Yep.
And then I get my second attack.
Misses. But you
With-
can reroll.
Well, that wasn't me. That was Max.
Oh.
That was me making the concentration check for.
It would have been a DC 16, so you're fine.
Well, would you have been able to keep concentration when you're a bird?
That is a good point.
I think so. I'm gonna roll yes.
Okay.
All right, second hit.
Oh, Ace, would you also roll for Blur?
Okay, you get to
That spell only lasts a minute, so the
Oh,
time
yeah,
of
it's gone. Okay.
Yeah.
I get to re-roll that one. Didn't matter.
No. Oh, it is so severely hurt.
I have nothing else I can do. I'm just gonna stay where I am. We're good. Let's go.
And that magic arrow given to you by Nev just straight on pierces through the armor, hitting the
Yeah.
gem inside, transferring the magic. But the other two just bounce off.
Is it looking rickety?
It is looking swifty. Nev.
Okay. All right. So,
Go, Nev, go.
yeah, all right. Okay, so I'll go here.
Is the peekaboo cleric
She's
gonna
like,
finish
"Yes."
it?
I do magic missile.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, what level?
That's a button I get to push. Okay.
Hey.
And I know where it is. I know where the button is. So I'll be
Definitely
able
not
to
vamping.
do this. Oh, sorry, I lost track of the button. Come on. Magic missile, there you are. Okay. Alright. And let's go at 4th level.
Just blowing it out there, aren't you?
I want that.
Oh, it would be awful
You
if
got
it
this.
if it had shield.
Normal. Okay. Do I kick it a bunch of times or just one?
What level?
4th.
You have 3 more missiles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
You do this.
6,
Okay, and then one more.
8.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
For a moment,
then-
I had a glimmer of hope, but Neventhi, how would you like to do this?
So, yeah, we're gonna kill him with the fucking bird after all. So I rip my jacket off. I have a tattoo of bird feathers that go down across
That's
all
so
of my
cool.
shoulders and down my hands. I go, ah! And a flock of ravens come out and dive bomb.
That's
Those are
so
they are
cool.
my missiles.
So cool. Again and again, tearing through it until the chest is fully exposed, now glowing thanks to all that force damage. And I'm going to take us out of initiative.
Heck yeah.
To be
Oona's just
fair, Andrew, in one turn you basically dropped one character, severely damaged 2 others.
They each had
Oh yeah. I should
exactly
probably do
one poison breath. It does not recharge. And
Oh.
the first poison breath did like 8 damage.
Short rest?
Well,
Well,
You
You
I
have like 20 seconds to heal me before I die.
yes, I am running over here and I'm going to go for the thing and then go, oh, wait a second, a mass healing word. And then I try to dig out the stone.
just, oh, fine, I guess. Boom, healing everyone. Alright, now get the stone.
Yes.
Nev is such a
Okay,
badass. Oona's just like, cheering for you.
I did
Um,
pretty much nothing until the very end there, but hey.
She's a kill stealer.
between the two gems you have now fully charged, you have access to the gate.
Una's gonna turn around and be like, "Hey, dragon, we fixed it.
It is still just
No thanks to you."
flying overhead, just watching. You have enough casters in the party. You understand the flows of magic enough that with a little bit of tinkering, you could get the crystals to focus to go wherever you would like, including the vault.
Yes.
But short
Wait.
rest first.
Wherever we would like.
Yeah,
We want to go to the vault.
I want to go on the dragon's back.
to whatever
Dragon, can we
plane
to the-
you would like.
Plane of Dragonbacks.
Plane of
Probably
dragon backs, yeah.
we probably time for
Elemental
short
plane
rest.
of dragon. Elemental
It's-
plane of right the fuck there.
I want an elemental plane of gold.
I'm partial to the elemental plane of gold.
I want to go to the plane where every bag of holding that tore and all the magic items were lost goes to.
That's
Oh,
probably the
yeah.
vault.
The vault.
The dragon does land, stares at you all. Please open the gate. I would like to leave.
Where would you like to go?
Are important.
Anywhere.
Send them to hell.
Send him to the next room.
Dragons
Wait.
like hordes.
This guy
I know the perfect
Dragons.
place.
just drops him right in front of Tiamat's castle.
I know the perfect place. And Knight goes up and he starts adjusting the runes a little bit as the energies of the portal kind of ripple, and then and we see on the other side, it's New Jersey. Just go.
Pretty sure that'd be an evil act.
Yeah.
Wants to go to New Jersey.
But anywhere in the material plane, the dragon is happy.
Well, dragon, do you want some shiny things for your hoard, or is that a stereotype? Do you collect shiny things?
You know, he doesn't deserve shiny things.
You
Let's be
know-
real here.
Okay,
Might
but
be able to do something. Can I banish the dragon to someplace I want to,
He's
or does it only go?
No,
so he's
only-
not from a different plane than the material plane.
Well, we're not on the material plane though.
we don't know what plane.
Also, I think he's probably a little higher than CR2.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. And
Is that-
banishment, they would either be like banished to like a void, or they're banished to their original plane of existence and they won't come back.
Yeah. So if we're not on the material plane, then that would be good. But also, we have a literal portal that can send it wherever.
Yeah, but
We
does it
don't
have
need
two
to-
charges in it? Is what I'd like to know.
Well, that's why I'm asking. If you want to
Yes.
go to the vault with us, you should
Yeah.
come to the vault,
If
get
it
a bunch
doesn't-
of gold, and then we could ride your back out of here.
I have
we could all just-
no need of treasure. I would just like to leave.
Okay.
Well, if you want to leave, then you can go to the vault with us first, because you didn't help us in that fight at all.
No, no, let him go where he wants, and then let us go to the vault. He doesn't need to go with us there.
Guys, he's a giant gold dragon. I think we should let him do what he wants.
All right, if we get stuck here.
While this is going on, Maxon is applying some healing ointment to people who need it.
Well, if we just take a short rest, you
Yeah.
can roll your hit die, which is
Yeah.
currently what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
Is it like an hour? Can we
Yeah.
bicker for an hour?
Left it.
You have more than enough
I have
time for
no
a short
doubt.
rest.
All right. So
It's with the
we'll
gate open, the dragon will swoop through. disappearing
This
beyond.
fire is gone.
Wish this would allow me to put more die in.
The gate did not only have one charge. You can still freely
Good.
traverse the plains. Pulling up the door to the vault. It is a room deeper than you can see with your extended dark vision. There is no top that you can see. It is mounds and mounds of gold, of gems, of weapons, of indiscriminate objects, of staves, of scrolls. The treasure that an individual could collect over 1,200 years.
Oona has no problems going through the portal this time. She's straight through for all that. She's putting as much as she can in her pockets.
Anyone else?
I'm wondering if I can use locate object to see if there's anything powerful in this room that I can take back from
Oh,
my queen.
there are absolutely powerful objects.
All right, then I am going to cast. Okay, I have a secret chest, and I also have Leomund's secret chest, and it wouldn't let me get rid of one. So does that mean I have two chests?
Sure.
Yes. All right. So I put all the magic stuff I can in one, and golden gems and crap in the other one.
Oona and Nev are just in there, just shoveling treasure.
Anything shiny. That's all. I just want shiny things that look like they're expensive, money, or things I can sell later. Just
Absolutely. Maxon, Ace, Knight.
I'm looking for specifically like items and artifacts and like things of power.
And anything that could be deemed like technological or like magitech, powerful alchemical items would be what would catch my attention.
There's technology in here that no one from your plane of existence has ever seen before. Let's go with, yeah, we're doing everything else random so far. So, the artifact that you have, Neventhi, a very beautiful rapier. Doesn't look metal, it looks like it's made of plants, but it is solid, it is sharp. And you feel the energy around it, it is just life-giving. It is life incarnate.
My queen is the queen of death.
the opposite.
I'll take it.
Knight, your artifact, a massive maul. You see the carvings of what looks like a tale of an epic hero on it. The entire, like, haft of this maul looks like it's a bone. Bone of a creature that is probably incomprehensibly large. And even holding it makes you feel like a strength that you have absolutely never known.
Feel like I both should and shouldn't give this to Amy.
Oh. Dido, I need you to choose someone while we're waiting for that. Ace, are you also shoveling treasure?
Yeah, he's pretty much looking for the bit like, powerful items and then whatever gold he can pocket. And if he sees a flower in there, he's gonna take that.
Yeah.
A pretty flower.
I promised my girlfriend I'd get her something.
Knight of the Wind, what are you doing right now?
Who?
Knight of
Just
Wind.
giving rings in hand.
Taking a few practice swings.
And taking all the gold rings he can find, puts them on his fingers.
Oh yeah, I need onion rings.
Yeah.
That's fine.
What?
Are you saying or doing anything or interacting with the others in any fashion?
No, I think this is all kind of a free-for-all sort of thing, right?
What thought is running through your...
Hope this isn't a trap.
Trap.
It's a twat.
How to best... I'm debating whether or not I want to give this to a friend or not, because it may be used against me.
The thought will be used against me. Just sticks there,
Oh no.
solidifies in your mind, and becomes reality. You know for 100% certain that it is going to be used against you. Because the next uttered sentence or thought by the chosen creature becomes reality.
You just did that to yourself.
I did. I totally did.
Thank you, Dido. Well, you are all now rich beyond your wildest dreams. You have access to a gate that can take you anywhere.
Nice.
And to close out tonight's game, I do want to go around just real quick, ask everyone what their character what they did from here. You have all the money you could ever spend. You have powerful artifacts beyond your control or understanding. We'll start, we'll go with Night of Wind last because, you know.
Reasons.
Maxon. Where would Maxon go? What would Maxon do?
Maxon was here on a mission and is returning any and all technological wonders that he can to the bunker of his chapter of the Adamant clan.
Which is a lot, but maybe less than 0.1% of the total of everything you could have grabbed.
If he's going to take careful notes of how he of any such items that he can't grab on his own, and that way he can return with more of his knights. After all, this technology can't just be left to rot.
Ace Handsome.
Well, Ace is first gonna go back and see his girlfriend, just since they just kind of meet up randomly doing their own adventures. Most of the money that he got, he's probably gonna spend on branding for himself, get the name of Ace Handsome out there, probably getting himself a airship if they exist.
Absolutely.
Getting himself an airship, because for him, it's all about the adventure than necessarily the reward. But the reward is nice for sure. So then we'll move on to his next.
Did I roll an artifact
tale.
for you? I think I rolled an artifact for you. You want an artifact?
You didn't roll me one.
You want one?
Sure.
Yeah.
I want one.
I could stand for another.
Yeah, I'll just take any.
He could stand for a non-cursed item.
I didn't get one, I just got gold.
It is a trident forged in gold, though it feels very dark and almost weightless in your hand. You can tell that it's made of different kinds of steel all along the entirety of the trident. And while you're holding it, you can hear the screams of insanity from its trapped victims.
Selling this, I don't use tridents.
That doesn't sound cursed at all. It's fine.
Let's put this out into the world. Why not?
Put it in a pawn shop. Someone will deal with it.
Oona.
Chuck it out here into the ocean. Fine.
What would Oona do with all this ill-begotten treasure?
She would hoard it with all the rest of the treasure she has in like whatever secret place she has somewhere in the underground. I'm sure she has like her own little secret place. And then she would continue basically being a treasure hunter. It's less about the gold and the money and more about just the adventure, but she still loves the gold and the money and stuff. I would also like to have found an artifact.
Absolutely. You have a set of leather armor.
Ooh.
Unsure of what leather it is, but it is seemingly always just a little bit damp. Just a little. It looks
Kind of feels like human skin, but...
It's a deep crimson color. It also makes you entirely weightless.
Ooh.
And anyone that you are near, you can see glimpses of their past.
That sounds cool and also concerning.
Neventhi, what would you do with your ill-begotten treasure?
Okay, I would take the chest back to the Temple for the Raven Queen. I would hand over the magic items. The one full of gold and treasures. I have a friend that I've taken under my wing. And I give them all, I think like a bunch of jewels for myself because I gotta have something. And then I give them everything else in the chest to try to give them a life outside of the shadow. They deserve better.
Aww.
Just so you know, that rapier gives you control over the earth and the plants around you, including such things like earthquakes and growing forests.
Maybe the queen will let me go with my friend then.
Oh, absolutely. After this, yeah, 100%. All right.
At least you didn't get the trident of Ting Angst.
Or the bone to smack you in the head or whatever that thing was.
Knight of the Wind, now one of the strongest beings in existence. What are you doing with your ill-begotten treasure?
He is going to take it back to Knothole, and between the various techs that are living here, we try to find a way back into that vault. To just, peruse it, see what's there. People more intelligent than me can find better uses for some of this stuff, probably. And we buy up every single robotics laboratory so that they can never be used.
The Outerfacer Guild is like, hey, you.
Yeah.
Is it going to be like a reverse Sonic where like you oppress all the Warforged and then they have to rise up against you?
No, because I hate that episode of Underground.
Well,
Wow,
Well,
someone else who remembers Underground.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's your fault for watching Underground.
Holy shit.
the 5 of you, all going your separate ways, all now some of the most powerful beings in this plane of existence. It would be a long while before you had any reminder of this vault, short of those of you who would try to come back and raid it again. But you would all eventually receive a nice, perfectly folded, perfectly tucked away letter. Whether it's at the under the pillow of wherever you're sleeping, or at the helm of your airship, or just tucked away in your backpack. Very simple letter. Doesn't say much. Just says, I know you took it.
I know you took it. P.S. If you found the sex golem, that was a gag gift.
And with that, with
talk shit about Fisto.
definitely not
of course
a 1200-year-old archmage with a vendetta to get all of his fun toys back. That is where we are going to put a pin in this game, close it out, say goodnight. But I do want to first give all of my lovely guests a chance to tell you who they are and if they're working on anything cool, where you can find said cool stuff. Starts opposite order below me with Justin.
Why you gotta make all these games end on like plot hooks when we're never gonna continue them?
Because yeah, we have so many games
gotta have
that
fun.
continues with like, hey, can we do a part 2? Yeah, we'll schedule it right now.
Can we schedule it right now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, talk to Tessa.
Tessa!
Hey, Tessa, can we schedule it right now?
all I'm saying is what tipped him off was he was at a yard sale and found that cursed spear and was like, how the fuck?
Oh, no, some commoner bought that for like 5 silver and then went on a rampage across kingdoms.
We call him Stabby Steve.
Alright, Justin, please go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, my name is Justin. You can find me at Tensei Dragon all over the internet, mostly on Twitter. TENSEIDRAGON. I play games with everybody. I'm doing some Chaotic Wonderful, who raided us earlier. I'm playing some Starfinder with them on the 6th. You can also find me primarily playing on Bard Rock Cafe. We are a 5th edition D&D podcast where every single person has a custom wild magic table for them. And every time anyone casts a spell or rolls a 1 or a 20, a wild magic surge happens. And it's a fun time.
So chaotic.
It oh my god, it is. It absolutely is. Like, we one of the most recent episodes, like I think 2 or 3 episodes ago, we teleported an entire like swamp's ecosystem into a graveyard via wild magic.
Sure, that's fine.
Yeah, totally fine.
Which could have ended up so much worse because we rolled a wild magic. Our GM just said, "Hey, name a place."
Oh, speaking of, sorry, that first wild magic surge that you rolled that I didn't use, was that all weapons and armor within 60 feet become food.
Oh, that would have been fine for me.
What? Unless you're like your hands turn into hand bird.
All
No,
right.
because as we discussed earlier, in D&D, fists are not weapons.
They're food.
They're not weapons, they're food.
All right.
Hey, want to see me fit my whole fist in my
Not
mouth?
food.
Oh,
Ling, what you working on?
guys. I'm Ling, and need more _dice on Twitter. I am playing a Vampire the Masquerade game next week, right here. I'm excited about. And on October 28th, I'm going to be playing in a charity game, Play Cancer Away. We're going to play a game called For the Queen on October 28th. So I'm looking forward to that.
So cool. All right, over to Nikki.
I am Nikki, and I am CoyoteWitch on Twitter. I am the CoyoteWitch here on Twitch, because someone stole my original name. I am going to be in a bunch of games this month with Lost Caravan. with Andrew. I will also be streaming over on ESP D&D. That's Aaron Spencer Productions. They're a fun group, and I will be doing a bunch more with them starting next month, and I'm super excited. But otherwise, yeah, you can find me on Twitter. It's where I live. CoyoteWitch. That's me.
Up to Copper Leo.
Hi everyone, Copper Leo here. You can find me on Twitter at CopperLeo21. I'll actually be back again next Friday for the bike game. This will actually be my second time playing it because I did play it the first time. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I'll be back again on the 23rd for a Pathfinder 2 game.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, over to Mally.
Hi, my name's Mally. Surprise, I am not actually a Snorlax.
What?
You can find me on Twitter at Mally_DeBlack. At some point, I'm going to start doing streams and actually producing content instead of just checking wise and following podcasts and doing stuff. But in the meantime, give your attention to Lost Caravan and these other fine people, because they actually deserve it, and I'm just kind of here to and pet that dog or pet that
Yeah.
cat. Ah, damn it! I don't have enough to have him put on the damn ears.
It's okay.
I
We'll save it for
do,
next time.
But you only get like 1,000 per 4 hours watched.
Oh yeah.
So if you're not subscribed, I think you get an extra 50% if you're subscribed to the channel.
I think you get 2.5 times.
Is
I
it?
could be wrong.
That's
I could be
a lot.
wrong. But
I don't
well,
know.
I know that there's some people that watch this that have over like 12,000 saved, and they just physically can't get rid of it.
That's
12,000 is only 4 things. Like,
Tier 1 sub is a 1.2 times multiplier.
Oh wow!
only 1.2.
Tier 2
That's
is
definitely-
1.4. Tier 3 is double.
That's definitely lower than the last time
I think so.
I looked at those numbers.
But
Mm.
I'm Andrew, your Games Master for the evening, and for most evenings around here, although you are going to see some guest DM faces coming up very soon, including the lovely Space Jamber, Geek James 513, oh god. We have like 4 or 5 guest GMs this month. They're all amazing people. But yes, go check out all these lovely people you see in front of you. They're all fantastic. This was so much fun. I thank you for putting up with all my magical shenanigans and brute forcing your way through puzzles.
That's the way we do.
Yeah.
Electricate, whatever.
Thank you for being an awesome GM, Andrew.
Thank you.
So much
Yes.
fun.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So fun.
A friend,
Next week.
yes. Scarlet64 is live right now, so I'm going to throw a raid over.
Looking forward to the next time.
SCX4.
What's the raid phrase? Do you
RLET.
guys do that?
What's the what?
Do you guys do what's the raid phrase? Is that something you guys do?
Great.
We just use the raid emoji. It's just me holding a sign that says raid.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you all so much for being here, for supporting us. We literally can't do this without you. So yeah, we absolutely love the support. And I guess, be good people, do good things, and we'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.